Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy. Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. D-Mac, was he a late scratch?
Late scratch.
Late scratch. Okay, so we got young Justin. It was the best we could do. All right?
Sorry, y'all.
I brought a special guest with me, okay,
Yeah.
to bring up the mood.
He's not
Welcome, Brad Holmes.
Oh,
Podium
Brad
Bob.
Holmes.
With the
ready
villain
for
hoodie.
tonight. Big move loading. Judgment Day is here.
All that draft capital is not going to matter on Judgment Day.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, but it does. It matters today.
All right.
It matters today.
pack that church shit up.
Yeah, pack it up.
It's
today.
draft night, man. What
It
are
is
we talking
draft
about?
night. No, we got it all going on. Huge day. But Steve Eiserman's talking to the media any minute now, so we got to have eyes on that somewhere.
I mean, you pretty much know the script, right? It's going to be pretty standard, you think?
You would think.
Can we play press conference bingo real quick? We just didn't have the personnel. We didn't have the leadership. We made moves at the deadline though, and you can't be critical about that.
Eiserman, what about your job security?
Oh, I can do whatever the hell I want. You just watch me do it.
Okay, fair enough. Get in that Woodward Sports chat thread. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat. Get into there. Get your thoughts out there. But yeah.
You don't think Eiserman's on the hot seat, do you?
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, but they going to ask him.
I know. They're going to ask
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
How do you feel about your job security?
In the super chat, if you want to skip the line, Joshua Black. Neal, what did you tell the team at halftime? I told you I would go down there and take care of it.
You did.
I took care of it. I told you Tobias would go over his total. He went over it. Like, I do a lot for you guys.
You do.
I do a lot. All right?
Hey,
And after the show's over, I'm going to go play some golf and relax for a little bit before the draft.
You've earned
Is
that, Neal.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
You've earned that.
Okay, thank you. No, but
treat yourself.
Lucky, it's a great day for golf.
That was crazy.
That third quarter-
I've never seen a 30-3 run to start a quarter. I've never seen that before. Never. All the basketball I've been around, never seen that.
That was wicked. I was at the Tigers game, and I was so glad I pulled it up on my phone and started watching it because symphony on that court. And we guys weren't even playing good, and we still managed to dominate and go on that huge run. It starts on the defensive side of the ball, of course, this team's identity. So great to see. My first playoff win I've known in my lifetime.
That's still crazy. Whenever I hear that stuff, man, that's great. But it's
Yeah.
true. But it's true. But no, we got a lot of
Home playoff win.
Got a lot of questions. You know, yeah, first home playoff win. I know people put that on social media. They get roasted. They're like, "You mean they've won playoff games?" Like, you know what everybody's talking
Right,
about.
like,
all right,
leave 'em alone,
Yeah,
man.
First home playoff win in the history of LCA.
Yep, absolutely. Congratulations,
It's coronated.
LCA.
Yeah.
LCA
Been
needs
coronated.
it.
Yeah.
Needs the aura.
No, and like, look, there's a ton of different angles we can go to. We have all the draft stuff for you. This is going to be a two-horse race here
Yeah.
today. All right,
Y'all know what time
we're going
it
to
is.
do the
Shout out to
Pistons
the
stuff.
Tigers. They got the
They
dub.
got the win.
Yep.
Okay.
My eyes look great.
Yeah.
Kevin
Shout out.
McGonigal, I love you.
Colt Keith keeps raking.
Drew's still here.
Drew's still
Unfortunately, for
here.
now.
Jesus isn't.
Yeah, you know what? There was movement.
Yeah,
there was
there's
action.
movement. There's movement.
Yeah. Nobody messes with DeJesus. Well, they did yesterday.
Yep.
Bro is unemployed. But anyway, though, so yeah, let's get into it. Like, the bottom line was this. That first half looked like the first 4 quarters of this series. But you know what happened? The Pistons took – 2 things happened. Number 1, the Pistons took it to a – you saw why the Pistons are a 1 seed and Orlando's not.
Yeah.
They
absolutely.
took it to a level Orlando was not capable of taking it to. Period. End of story. They are not. That's number 1. Number 2, what did we see? We saw the DNA.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it from second one. When offensively things weren't flowing, we still saw the DNA of the team. It was extra. Asar took Ish personally.
Oh, yeah.
Personally. And you know who else? Beef Stew impacted that basketball game.
Absolutely. When him and Javonte Green came in the game, I was calling them the demolition crew on the broadcast, bro. Like, them two together,
Yeah.
the defensive combo that they were off the mid, that was amazing.
Crash out cousins, dude.
Man.
Beef Stew was taking folks' lunch money in front of their parents.
Oh, my God.
Like, it was it. And they swarmed Orlando. swarmed Orlando, and that's it. Like, that's how it's going to look when they win.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it's going to look, Justin. So, I mean, I asked for it. We didn't see it Sunday. Sunday, I said this yesterday. I said I felt like they were not capable of getting 3 stops in a row. They damn near stopped Orlando from getting the ball over half court 3 times in a row.
Seriously.
Like, it was, that's it.
Yeah, the defense was a boa constrictor, just choking them time and time again. And then offensively, they outscored them in the paint by 20, which is something that they lost that battle in the first game. It was such a big, I mean, it's their identity. They love to bang in the paint and own the paint on both sides of the floor, and they did that yesterday, and that was great to see. Pistons in 5, baby.
Gentlemen sweep?
Gentlemen sweep.
think so.
Gotta give them the chance.
If they play like that.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think that might be a little aggressive.
I
but-
will tell you that Orlando won the first game of their past 2 playoff series as well.
That is true. It's how they have done it before. But I was stunned they couldn't get. I kept waiting for them to get Wagner into the game, and they tried a couple of times.
They tried. They couldn't.
tried, but the Pistons.
Their offense was sped up the whole time.
Yeah, and the Pistons, they would stop the first action, and it blew everything up for
Yes.
Wagner, like
Yeah.
it did. So
And he was making their offense go in game 1. He was hitting those nasty floaters and mid-range jumpers, and then got open from 3 a couple times. And when he's not going, they're not going. He's the X factor in their offense.
Yeah.
He's that guy who can go get a bucket, especially who can create mismatches with the way that he can stretch the floor with his length. I think that, oh man, what a great game by the Pistons. That's what they got to do. The X factor is locking them up on defense.
And that's got nothing to do with how they shoot the ball or anything like it.
No.
Like their ticket to ride in this playoffs is what you saw yesterday in the third quarter. That's their ticket.
Amazing,
That's their meal
bro.
ticket. That's it, man. So, and that is like, look, that doesn't go on a cold stretch.
No.
That's a want-to proposition.
Thank
That's
you,
like
for
rebounding the basket. That is a want-to proposition. And once they got it rolling, man, like the snowball just, I've never seen destruction like that coming out of
That
the
was
halftime
crazy,
locker room.
bro.
And it certainly didn't feel like that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it did. And, like, there's other stuff, too. This is going to be a multiple segment.
It's a lot of layers to this game.
There's a lot of layers to this. Woodward Sports Chat Thread, DNCENT. It's crazy because I could have sworn I was told the series was over 48 hours ago. Wait, we are tied like 1-1 like almost every other series? Weird. Yeah, it's funny how it changes, but it ends up the same, right? Like, that is pretty wild. I saw the old Knicks playing the Hawks tonight, huh?
Yep.
Upset alert.
Knicks are only a 1-point favorite. That's got to be free money.
Upset alert.
Right, Spenny? Mm-hmm. Knicks -1 is free.
Must be.
It's got to be. It can't not be. It's the Hawks.
Might as well alternate spread that.
May as well. Take a -7.5.
Jay
Right.
McCollum.
I
Get
think,
aggressive.
One of the things that I think was the biggest difference in the first game to the second game for the Pistons was their help defense. Like, you saw, whether it was Javonte Green, whether it was Asar Thompson, whether it was Beef Stew, or even Jalen Duren, who was much better defensively in this one, rotating off of their guys when Franz or Paulo would turn the corner off of one of those screens, and they would just see that wall of bodies. And how many times did you see strips, takeaways, or just flat out, like,
Because it stops it from going downhill.
yeah, you could. As they met him right at the apex, right as they hooked around the screen, and there were multiple times where Asar just met. He just helped off of Bane because Bane couldn't hit anything to save his life, and just absolutely met Franz right in the middle of the lane, and he didn't know what to do.
His IQ on defense is absurd. The way that he can leave defenders and go steal the ball and help and reach in there and pull it out is, I mean, there's a
He's a
reason
weapon,
why
bro.
he's the steal leader in the NBA.
Yeah.
He is so smart and on that side of the basketball, and it makes his value immense. I can't wait till he can upgrade that offensive bag.
Tev Sauce in the super chat. I felt like as soon as Carter was out of the game, Duren looked like himself again. Stewart is such a difference maker. We needed him last year. This is, again, because we've talked about it a lot, game of matchups. This Orlando series, it dictates much different matchups than you will see the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Because what other team is there in the East, sans the Cavs, that you would say has a better front court than the Pistons? There isn't
wouldn't.
one, not even
wouldn't.
close.
Yeah.
Now, you get the Cavs, that's a different story.
Right.
The Cavs series, if the Pistons win, if everyone holds serve, if the Pistons win and the Cavs win, you'll see this not quite to that degree, but something similar. And then after that, if you're still standing, everything shifts. Then it becomes everything becomes all guard related and everything like that. But whatever. It is very unique. It is, this series. And Paolo Banchero, like, here's the deal. I want to take the break.
His ankles are still in the rafters at LCA right now.
Yeah, that poor guy.
Man.
That victim of circumstance. That play was everywhere. That crowd fell out.
I sang the Bruno Mars "Skate With Me, Baby" after that, man, because that shit was nasty.
That crowd fell out. It was interesting too, where I was sitting, because I don't sit by the scouts all the time. I do sometimes. There were scouts from potential Pistons opponents there later on in the playoffs that they were charting. They were charting every single play that the Pistons run, and it was all pretty much the same action with a variation. Like, they just went to the well, went to the well, went to the well. They couldn't do anything about it. Like, they couldn't. So it was an incredible performance. El Gato, Kate is so smooth, never looks fast.
Smooth.
I want to do that when we come back, because there is some stuff I do want to talk about. We're going to do the draft, everybody. Trades are happening. I was told they're happening. So we got to establish a baseline for the NFL draft. What are you on board with? And when it happens, I don't want to hear you bitch about it if it does. Is that fair?
It ain't gonna be for who you think
it
is.
It only matters if we win. That's right.
No.
It only matters if I get what I want.
Pretty much.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
baseball.
Gotcha. All right, tell about Black Rocks, Betty.
I will tell them about Black Rock, because shout out to the good people at Black Rock for having us out there in Sault Ste. Marie. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time at the Quad Casino, and make sure you go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find one near you today. They've got daily specials, including a ton of different things going on for happy hour. If you're looking for somewhere to watch the draft, if you're looking for somewhere to watch day two, it's not just date night when you go to Black Rock. They've got a full bar and a ton of different stuff you can get. And listen, you guys know how much I talk about that pretzel dip combo. You get the hot pretzels, you get all the cheeses on the rock as well. Amazing.
The lobster dip.
The lobster dip is insane. It is one of the best apps I've ever had in my entire life. So go to blackrockrestaurants.com and get the lobster dip. Tell them Spenny sent you.
Goes on inside the game.
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Neal Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. Been a member at Planet Fitness going on 4 years. Never be a member at another gym. I've shifted the fitness goals again, so I've changed up the routine a little bit. And it doesn't matter, because all the stuff I need to do anything I want to do is there at Planet Fitness. Got the 5-mile run in yesterday. They got an army of treadmills. And again, everything you need to do whatever your goals are. Spencer likes to lift heavy things up in the air and then set them right back down where they were. It's wild to me, but that's what he does.
It's true.
So that's how
It's
Spenny
fun.
operates. Yeah. Is it back day?
Back day.
I know.
It's back
every
day.
day is back day for you.
I like back day.
It's the best day.
Anyway, Planet Fitness, there's over 50 of them around the Metro Detroit area. Black Card membership, $24.99 a month. You can do whatever you want at Planet Fitness, guys. I'm telling you. I am telling you. PlanetFitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
In your mind, what are you saying to your body to do? I mean, most human beings wouldn't go up and throw themselves into that. Can you just walk us through the mentality of what it takes to try to block a shot like that when they're coming at you full force?
Oh yeah, no, it's just not having no fear. Just slowing everything down. Slowing down the play. Having great timing and just tracking the ball.
20 seconds.
You know, I'm not going to tell you my secrets, but you know, it's it's just something you got to have an edge for, and you know, you got to be able to be okay with putting your body on the line, and you know, I love it. You know, I love it because you know, when you meet someone at the rim, you know, it says a lot. It says a lot in the matchup. So.
That's Stu.
Dude, I fucking love that guy, man.
I love it.
Piston for life.
Stu was the man.
Back at it, Neal Ruhl, young Justin in for D-Mac, who was a late scratch. We got B-Lad in the house. By the way.
Hey,
Forgot
B-Lad
about that.
G.
Well, hey.
Spencer Raxter, KG, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. That play, I'm telling you guys this, and maybe I'm making too much of it. Maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment or whatever. I believe his presence in the game yesterday flipped the series.
Absolutely.
And, like, look, series are a pendulum. They swing, right? And you react to what happened to you. They react to what you reacted to and all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, man, he took over that building. There was a different aura. And I've told you guys this a bunch of times, man. Beef Stew walks around with an edge. Not to say, like, he's, you know, a jerk or anything like that. I'm saying he commands respect when he walks in a room.
Yeah.
You know he's not about the games. And that's Paolo Banchero. And I've told you guys this. You can't appreciate Paolo Banchero till you see him in person and understand how big that man is. Like, he's all 6'10", 6'11", 250 pounds, every single pound to 250. And Stu didn't care. Not for a second he didn't care. And his presence, his attitude, and his effort, even from the second he came into the game yesterday, turned that game. You'll never convince me otherwise. You won't. You'll never convince me otherwise. That's the role that he has in this series. But that, maybe I'm overstating it. But
I don't think you are.
That block, and DNC ENT in the chat had a great point. And because of the order in which things happened, we didn't kind of talk about it this way. He said this, because he brought up the fact 2 weeks ago the Magic gave up a 31-0 run in Toronto, which they did.
Yeah.
It's like the worst ever.
God damn.
Yeah.
They used to this.
Yeah. And then yesterday, obviously, 30-3 to start the second half. He said this is the Orlando Magic experience. And DNC ENT through, like, because yes, I was talking about the fact, like, you don't want the Magic. Like, you don't want to be messing
Not
with
when they
that.
clicking.
You let somebody else deal with it.
Yeah, not
You know,
when they
let
clicking.
somebody else deal with it. But with that being said, they are this too. And there's a reason that they're an 8 seed. Now, their over-under for wins to start the season, I think, was 51.5. Like, they were projected to be good. Spenny, you were on them.
Yep.
And then the Desmond Bain trade and
Yep.
all of that. Desmond Bain looks right. Imagine investing all that draft capital for Desmond
Yeah.
Bain.
Crazy. Right?
Playoff
What
sinker.
happened? Yeah.
It's what he does. It's his career.
Yeah, you're right. You're 1,000%
Jalen
correct.
Suggs, though. Hey, have fun, buddy. Have fun. But
No, but the moral of the story
I'll
is
take
this.
Franz Wagner off their hands. I'll tell you that.
No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, this is the Orlando Magic, too. Now, it was 30-3 runs, and they just
They're a flawed
disappeared.
team as well.
100% they are.
Yeah.
Like, they're not perfect by any. And the Pistons, have they shot the ball well?
no.
They're shooting it better than Orlando.
No,
from three
seriously.
the whole series.
There was only one Piston who made more than more than one 3-pointer last night. It was
Dunk.
Duncan.
Yeah.
He was the only one.
3 for 6.
Yeah.
No, the three has been bad, but at least from the field, they improved so much better.
Well,
it was so much better.
And Duncan made that one that blows the roof off the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like
the clutch three, like
Duncan's 3 of 6 Sunday and Duncan's 3 of 6 yesterday were two different 3
Absolutely.
of 6s. They're the same, but they're different.
Yeah.
Like Duncan Robinson finished that game off with that 3 he made, and they called the timeout like that. It was a wrap.
Yeah, they got to clean it up at the free throw line. I'm sorry,
That
man.
is true.
That was
100%.
not good. Not
But
good
you know,
at all.
we didn't talk about it a lot. Like that is kind of a semi flaw they have.
Absolutely.
You know, they
all
will
season
go,
they've
yeah,
been dealing
they
with
will
that.
go through stretches like that. They will.
I want to shout out Unk. I don't think he's
Yes.
getting enough
Answered the
love
bell.
because offensively and defensively, he stepped up big time last night.
17 and 10.
Yeah, some classic, Tobias buckets where he gets to switch with Desmond Bain, some power dribble back downs, quick release, boom. It was there every time. He had one. It was the most Unk bucket I've ever seen. off of one of his, I think the possession before one of those back downs, he gets the wide open 3 in the corner, pump fake, one dribble into the long 2, knocks it down. I was like, dude, that's just just ethical, man. Ethical.
Organic.
Free range.
Free range.
Yeah.
Grass fed.
Non-GMO.
Right.
No gluten.
Yeah.
Free.
Oh, yeah.
No fructose.
No, absolutely. None of that stuff. No high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
I thought Tobias played a fantastic game on both sides of the ball.
No nitrates.
No dye.
Yeah.
Dye-free.
No Red 40. Yeah.
It would have been legal in Europe.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Exactly.
no, but
Oh, man.
but he's a vet, right? Like you at least I talked about it yesterday. He was
Your
going to
most
answer the bell.
important vet.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But
You need him to do that.
You have to have, especially in this series.
Because in terms of scoring options, he is your next best play after Cade sits down. I mean, let's just be real about it. So it was absolutely crucial for him to go out there and do what he did. And defensively, he was out there challenging stuff too, man. He really gave it to you on both ends, bro. So I'm just really happy that he stepped up. And you need this going forward. Absolutely.
Four stonks.
Yeah.
He was making his presence felt on the defensive end.
No doubt.
They're
Efficient
getting
game
their
as well, even though he was 0 for 3 from the field.
They're getting their hands in the passing lanes. Well, they do that. Listen, I know this is a really small sample size, but Kevin Huerter is playing well.
He is.
Like
Good
when
minutes.
he gets out there, he had that step back three. I was like, oh shit! All right, not even
Place
that.
went crazy for that,
But
too.
like his hands are active in the passing lanes, and that's big. Like the same.
I didn't
with
realize how big he was.
Same with Javonte Green. Javonte Green has very active hands in the passing lanes, and that's making it hard because the ball handlers and the guys that are attacking the lane for the Magic are so big that their dribbles are so high, like with Paulo and Franz. You can get these steals, you can get these rip-ups, and guys coming in like Javonte. Obviously, Asar and Stu, we know their hands are always active, but Javonte and Huerter and guys coming in with active hands in the passing lanes is creating good turnovers.
Yeah, and Asar too, man. Like,
Oh, man. He was everywhere.
they stepped up.
He was
different.
everywhere.
He is different, man.
Yeah. Like he stepped up. Everybody that needed to step up, they all answered every question. They answered every question last night. 100% they did. So now the pressure goes on Orlando. The pendulum.
Yep.
It swings. The pressure. And the Pistons have been a great team on the road.
Yeah.
Great team. Like, I don't have any
Absolutely.
concerns. At worst, you're coming back tied, I would think.
Yeah.
At worst. So there will be a Game 5, though. That will be April 29th. So be ready for that. Maybe leave now to get there on time.
Seriously.
Hey, guys.
It was bad.
No, it was bad, but I'll say this. I got down there super early. I went out to lunch, before I went over there, and traffic was awful. Like, they're working on, you know where all the casinos are on the other side of LCA? Like, they're working on, like, every road there, and it is gridlock.
Yeah.
Gridlock during games. And
Damn, Gretch.
You mix in.
Fixing them all at one time. Goddamn. Like,
On the roads fixed or no?
Right.
So you parlay that with the Tigers game, and like it was a bad cocktail. I had a buddy of mine that went down there. He's never late for games, never. And he's like, I'm sitting on the freeway, I'm not moving.
Damn.
Like, I'm not moving. So
Yeah.
and it was bad. Like 75 was backed up.
Jeez,
was
man.
backed up when I got there at 3:00. So it was tough, no doubt. Hoof-hearted. Neal, this morning I was told the Pistons trading Ivy would cost them the championship this year. Was I lied to? Are you lying to me?
Weezy probably said that.
there was one guy in the morning chat
it
that
was,
was really going about this Ivy shit.
Supernova.
Yeah, Supernova. Yeah.
Does he understand that he's not in the NBA anymore?
I don't think he does, but hey.
Like, he doesn't. He's not in the NBA.
Could you imagine if we had Shaden Sharp on this team? I was called a madman.
But he wore the Lions
Yeah.
jersey.
Yeah, he did. If he was healthy, man.
Anyway, all right, I do want to talk about this real quick because Cade Cunningham
Masterpiece.
is so effing good. And you know what it is? He's never going to get the credit. Let's just put this out there now. He's never going to get the credit he deserves for it.
Yep.
Because he doesn't knock down 6 threes
It's
in a
not
row
flashy.
or drive down and dunk over 2 people or any of that stuff. He just plays ball. He can do whatever the situation calls for. He can rock you to sleep. Like, he's so good that we don't even acknowledge it.
Yeah.
For real. Like, we don't even acknowledge how good he is because you just take it for granted how good he is.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he's the best player on the floor by far. And I'm a big
Yeah.
Banchero guy.
He is.
Like, Smitty, I think you and I have an appreciation for Banchero that
Yep.
most don't. Cade is head and shoulders
Not even
the
close.
best
Not
player on the
yeah.
court in that series.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders, man.
Evan Murphy with the super chat in there. He says, Neal Ruhl a hater. Shout out to Spenmo and KG. I'm bro. Hey,
Hey, shout out.
appreciate you, Evan Murphy.
I'm bro.
Okay. Anyway, but no, it's
Shout
just
out Evan Murphy.
it's his game though, man. Like he's not going to speed up for you. You can't
No.
speed him.
No.
None
Smooth
of it.
operator. It is the real deal. And like when that guy gets downhill and he gets to the bucket, there's really nothing you can stop him from getting the shot he wants. Because he's even with the vegan, he's still so big, so strong, and he gets to the bucket with such ease. It's crazy, and he does it against the best defenders. I know Orlando doesn't have like elite defenders, but like go back and watch when we were playing the Hawks and the business he was giving Dyson Daniels.
Yeah,
in
that's
those
Dyson
games.
Daniels.
Like,
Skates, bro.
He is the guy, and I knew it from day one, and that's why I bought the jersey the day we drafted him. That's why I've been saying, like, we're getting our own set of shoes we have a Nike signature athlete as a Detroit player. Like, Cade Cunningham is that fucking dude, and he's a playoff riser, which is some dudes aren't. Like, some dudes aren't cut like, and my I know this is like, this might be like looking into things or being, whatever. You know the videos that the admins do where they play the song when the Pistons are walking and they play the Pistons won again. Cade didn't even look at the camera.
Nah.
The admins are like, filming him. He didn't even look. He threw up the W, didn't even look at the camera, just kept going.
Yeah.
Same
He
with
focused,
Duren.
bro.
Duren like put it down a little bit. Stu barely threw it. These guys are locked the fuck in. They know what it means.
Yeah, man.
And they had to take it to a level, and they did.
And they did.
Like they had to. Like there was no other.
Cade was
no
out
other
there like
outcome.
Michael Myers, bro. It was no emotion in his face. He was just out there just getting buckets, bro.
It's funny too, man. Like he's backing a guy down. There's like 8 on the shot clock or whatever. The play broke down, so he's got to go take his guy 1v1. He's backing a guy down. Guy reaches around, deflects it out of bounds. There's 4 on the clock. He just walks over, gets the ball, hands it to the ref, inbounds it, gets the ball back, goes and scores.
Yep.
Like it's
amazing,
He
bro.
can get to his spot wherever he wants, whenever he wants,
wherever he wants.
and he scores from everywhere on the floor.
Everywhere on the floor,
So
dude.
like every
well,
spot
he doesn't
is
shoot
his
40%
spot.
from 3, Spenny.
Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry.
Sorry, you can't be a perfect basketball. Like
Sorry, he's not the greatest basketball player of all time.
Right.
he's underappreciated, dude.
He thinks the game like not many can in this day and age of iso ball and taking dudes off the dribble. You can see his mind working. He like Spenny said, he can get the ball at any point on the floor and he can facilitate a good shot for himself or a good shot for his teammate every single time down the floor. He's so efficient and he doesn't let anyone speed up his internal clock. He knows he has 24 seconds. He knows it by his muscle memory and he'll just wait until he has the perfect opportunity and then make a play. It's so fun to watch.
Oh, he's averaging 33 a game in the series too. If you need him,
Yeah,
So-
they were like,
and-
drop 39 on game 1.
And yeah, am I glazing him? 100%.
You fucking right.
Yeah, 100%.
Krispy Kreme, baby.
Right. The hell?
I feel like he's undervalued.
He
in the
deserves
town.
to be glazed.
For
He
real.
is.
Hey,
For
Spitty,
real.
they was hating on you, man. Since Isaiah, man,
Yeah.
you said it.
Yeah,
you said
I
it
mean-
early on, like
Grant Hill, man. What's up?
Grant Hill.
Shout out Grant Hill.
no,
Shout out
for
Grant
sure, respect. But
Yeah.
this is this.
Hey,
Different.
I respected the
different.
Felas.
This is different, though.
This is the,
I'm sorry.
This isn't the Fila athlete. This is the Nike
Right.
signature athlete.
That's right, man.
This is different.
He's not asking out of town.
That's
either.
my guy. Cade Cunningham saved my life.
Picked it up from the dirt. And I don't want that to get lost either. Like all this turnaround and everything like that.
Talk about it.
Like winning 14 games in a season. Who was there for it?
And his backcourt mate of the future's on the streets preaching the gospel right now.
Oh, the crate somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Imagine if if Isaiah Thomas was doing this and Joe Dumars was with Dennis Rodman in Vegas too. Like just not locked in. Come on, man. Come on. I'm happy people like Cade. It took a while.
but even still, he's well, you don't like Scooble anymore either, so I guess that's a bad comp. Like he is. He's
He's Javi Bryant.
all right. That's way to kill the vibes,
Sorry,
Benny.
sorry.
Good job. All right, I guess we got to
Hey,
talk
shout out
draft
to my
now.
guy Colt Keith.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Damn.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Michael Weary. Do we all agree the Lions are the top needs? Offensive tackle, edge defender, linebacker, tight end, nose tackle, cornerback, running back. People do want a tight end now, Michael?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Woodward Sports Super Chat, sideless. Credit the YouTuber Brooklyn_Ryu for the name. It is Cade State of Mind. You're on Cade's time, not your time.
Seriously.
No,
Them is the most dangerous players, the ones you can't speed up.
yeah, and I want it out there, man, because I still think that people don't realize what he's done in this town on his own. Walked in the door, put the buffs on, and took the franchise to where they are, dude.
Yep.
Number 1 seed in the East. Props to him, man. It's Isaiah-like.
Absolutely.
He is on the Isaiah arc. 1,000
Shout out,
million
Zeke was
percent.
in the building
He
last
was,
night.
man, and shout out to the crowd gave him the proper
Yeah.
the proper
You're fucking
due,
right.
man.
That's royalty, man.
He's on the
Walking
side of the
through.
building, dude.
Right.
Like,
And Rip and Ben was there too. Jared Goff was there.
Yeah.
Like, it was, man, Detroit royalty was out.
yes. Tampa Lions fan. Neal has his game shirt on. Yeah, they put it on the media seat. I wasn't going to wear it at the arena.
Of
Like,
course.
You know. Have
Oh, I was told you a bad person if you don't wear the
Wear
shirt.
the
dude.
shirts.
Yeah, wear the shirts, guys.
Wear the shirts.
Wear the shirts.
Do you see San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's aura.
Like,
That's a franchise that
playoff
knows
David
what winning
Robinson
look
and
like in the
Tim
last couple
Duncan
years.
wear the shirts in San Antonio. They do the color by section.
Wear
do,
the
yeah.
shirts.
It's like a soccer crowd almost.
And show up early. Listen, I'm sick of this shit. Pistons fans being too cool, like worried about what you're wearing, worried about making your entrance. Show up early, be loud, wear the fucking shirts. It's the playoffs. Like, this isn't, the playoffs and we're going to see LeBron or we're going to see Giannis and we are the number 1 seed. We should have the best environment in the goddamn Eastern Conference. It's lacking. Put on the shirts.
Can you pin
Amen.
that in the chat?
Amen.
Put the shirts on.
Wear the shirts.
Put the shirts on, all caps.
Say it louder.
Woodward Sports. Yes, Mike G. Yes, they have churros in San Antonio. You are correct.
They do.
All right, and that's the only one I'm reading.
Shout out Mike G.
Pack
man.
it up, Mike G. All right, pack it up.
I saw this group of, like, I can somewhat understand, like, the people sitting courtside with $1 million fits on, not wanting to put a shirt on. I saw this group of kids in the crowd yesterday, joking around, broccoli hair, being stupid, not wearing the shirts.
Put the shirt on.
Put the fucking shirts on.
Right. Spitty got a point, though.
Fuck.
The normies, y'all got to put the shirts on.
Yeah. Like, if Big Sean doesn't want to wear the shirt, all right. I'm not gonna, he designed them. He doesn't have to
Right.
wear them.
He designed them. He did.
But Steve, put the shirt on, Steve.
All right, you guys. Freddie Felt, I wear a 3X. Odds are there wasn't the shirt is an XL. I could wear it. I could wear it as underwear.
Wear it
Freddie,
as a bib.
Okay. There was one.
Freddie is a big guy.
Yeah, there was one large individual.
Yeah.
Had
the
pretty
shirt
large.
on?
He had it like.
Tucked in. Yeah.
like laying on him.
That's also Pistons. Put double X's on everything.
Thank you.
Put
man.
to it like.
Don't put the extra medium there,
don't
bro.
put
Like,
the mediums.
not everybody can
Yeah.
fit that.
Don't
man.
put. We're not seating a bunch of Ansons. All right. All right.
Youth media.
Yeah. No youth mediums. Throw the 2X on all the seats.
Broccoli. People love the broccoli hair. Those
All
are
the
damn kiddos got it, man.
All right, let's. You want to double?
If I see a group of them at the gym, I go do something else.
Yeah.
Because I know they're going to take 40 minutes and none of them are even going to do a set.
and do 3 sets.
Yeah.
Then pull out TikTok. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Pull out their phone.
Blimpy, make hats with the shirt on the hat.
There you go.
yeah, there.
Shirts
hey,
on the hats.
Yeah, there you go.
Where's
It's
the
a
hats?
solution. It's a solution. You got to come up
All
with
right,
solutions,
let's
man.
think take this. Sideless in the super chat. It's a free shirt for God's. Put the shirt on.
Put the shirt on. Wear the shirt, damn it.
It's
Did you
different,
see
man.
San Antonio?
Hey, I know, and everybody's on Twitter going, "Wow, it looks really awesome." Like literally, people in Detroit,
know,
"Wow, it looks really awesome in San Antonio."
Put on the shirt.
Put the shirt on. It'll look like that here. All you gotta do is put the shirt on.
It's been a while, man.
Utah has a better fucking playoff environment. The Jazz,
Well, we wouldn't know. They haven't been in a decade.
those Mormons,
Yeah.
they have a better playoff environment than we do.
They've been soaking
Just
for a
wait
long
till the
time.
Mammoths
Right.
tonight. Their first home.
Give
Oh,
Spade
in
some time.
history.
Rocking.
They are the Mamboni.
Wear the shirt.
The man bone.
Ryan's reaction. Where I did see you, Ryan. Where's the draft party? We are doing it tonight, right?
Yep. Massage chair.
Massage chair house.
It's right. It's a couple miles down the road from here. Massage chair house. Put it in a GPS if you want. Right?
Come on through.
Sure.
Pull up.
Pull up.
So there you go.
Pull up, old man.
Chili Damon. Too many Detroiters have main character syndrome.
That is true. Put the shirt on.
Put the shirt on, man.
It's a fact.
How do you
And
not
show
like
up
a free
early.
Shirt?
Show up early. It was 3 minutes into the game. I was looking at a bunch of empty seats.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
like
cool.
you said, traffic.
Traffic was. I will
Traffic
vouch
was
for it.
crazy.
Traffic was awful.
Yeah.
Put the shirt
Awful.
on.
But when you get in, put the shirt
Act
on.
Put the
accordingly.
shirt
Yeah.
on.
Wait a minute.
Especially you brokies. Put the
Yeah.
shirt on.
Nick Lucido in the chat. IE, see you fellas tonight. New York Knicks gonna pull up.
Shout
He's
out.
got a busy night, man. They got 2 of the first 10 picks.
Put the shirt on, Nick.
Put the shirt on, Nick. Germs. All right, we're double up on the breaks here.
Yeah.
It's draft draft. You did
Shirts!
it. Yeah, put the shirt on,
And then we'll
hey,
talk
if you put
draft.
the shirt on, I'll talk draft. All right.
Put the damn shirt on.
Germ Sama, I can't confirm this. Germ, you need evidence. You can't just come in here and make claims like Germ Sama says, quote, Anson shops at Oshkosh. You don't know that. You can't. I don't know. I've never seen him at Oshkosh. He's never been to Carter's that I know of.
Spencer's.
I'm not going to say
He
that.
buying his
Like, you
clothes out
can't
of
just pop in and say that about somebody and not have proof, Germ, all right? I don't
Put the
know.
shirt on, Anson.
I don't know that he shops at Oshkosh Bagosh, all right? I
It
don't know.
could be Kids Gap for all you know.
All right. We don't know.
Wait, I don't know. Therefore, that's why you don't see me in the chat saying Anson shops at Carter's for kids. I don't do that because I don't know. I suspect, but I don't have enough evidence to put it in a chat in front of thousands of people.
Fair enough.
Is that fair?
That is fair.
Okay. Just have some tact, Germ Sama. Please.
Put the shirt on.
Put the shirt on. Ted Sauce. If Birdman isn't an easy space at the draft party, I don't want it. And Brad will trade up for a corner. I'll
tell you what.
Can we bring a
He
shirt?
ain't pick that shit, bro.
I'll bring a
He ain't
shirt.
that shit, bro.
Hey, Birdman, if you show up, I have a shirt for you.
Please don't
All right?
show up, Birdman.
Yeah, please.
Put the shirt on. We're not letting you in, Birdman. Hey, we'll trade you the backpack for you putting the shirt
honestly, no, Birdman can show up. We just gotta get some mouthwash from that guy.
on. And put the shirt on.
Or he stands next to Easy the
Or
whole
he stands
time. We
next
just
to
keep him by Easy.
Do we still have that picture?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. You know.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to commercial. I've never done this in my career.
Oh, it's
I'm
not
not
there.
doing
Let me
anything
find
till I
it.
get what I want.
Right. Give me what I want. Batista voice.
Here, I
give me
got
what
it.
I
I
want.
got it.
I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm not talking about sports for another second
shit.
until I get this picture
You on
of
protest.
Easy and the Birdman up.
He boycotting right now.
I got it. I got it in my
There's
phone.
nothing more dangerous than a white boycott. Y'all know that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
we can alter markets.
No, that's real.
I'll affect your stock price.
Right, your shareholders got to have a phone call. Oh, shit.
After this, make sure you tap into the Woodward Wings channel. We're going to do a live reaction to the Steve Eisman presser.
That you
So
got
make
the script to
sure-
Will
already.
Birdman be there?
Yes.
Then I won't discuss it. Oh, wait a minute. He will be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I already got him on the phone. Bird call.
I might have deleted it.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Drank in my two-step in the Super Chat. Brad Holmes needs to trade up and draft the cocaine. I want Bane. Shout out draft the cocaine.
Shout out draft the cocaine.
We've
That
been hearing
actually
some
was
things.
electric. I watched old clips of that.
Yeah.
Mike G. Anson needs extra long shirts to cover them skinny jeans. See, at least you're saying like he shops at an adult store.
I've never seen Anson wear an extra long shirt ever. So that part.
Slip some Listerine strips in his drink. Lee Dyer in the chat. Just tuning in. Nice to meet you last night, Neal. Lee, shout out. He's Detroit police. He was there doing
Shout out.
Nice.
crowd security. He stopped me and he's like, I was like, man, I didn't do anything wrong, did I? But no, Lee said, I love the show. I tap in every single day. So Lee, appreciate you. Appreciate
Shout
your
out.
work.
You thought you was getting
Lee,
profile?
Lee, can you alert DPD if we can find that man, Birdman? He left his backpack at a watch party.
No, Anson stole it.
Anson still has it.
I'm not going there. I'm talking to a police officer right
Anson
now,
didn't take
everybody. Okay. But Lee, appreciate you. Great to meet you. Can we find this man, Birdman?
Shout out to Lee.
Oh, and Leon, I'm trying to get Shadow Clan on the show.
Shout out.
You with the Shadow Clan stuff. You was on that.
He's a hustler, man.
I hear you.
I respect his game.
That's funny, man.
Why is it funny?
Shout
No,
out Birdman.
I think the Birdman shit is hilarious.
It is.
Shout
All
out
right.
Bird. He probably hates us, bro.
Birdman hates us for sure.
Yeah, he was such a big fan.
Yeah.
Jay Swish, that's me looking in the microwave. What does Birdman look like in the chat while we go to break, everybody? This should be productive. All right.
Easy was so bad. Bro. Easy was ready to smack dog.
That's the greatest photo that's ever been taken.
That is crazy.
I want this sent to Time Magazine for photo of the year. Hey,
He's looking at him like he's.
do you look at your mortgage provider like this? Maybe you need to change up and go to Supreme Lending. You'll
There you
never
go.
look at You'll never look at Chad or Chris like that. I will say that, everybody. No, but the bottom line is, when you're buying a home or you're refinancing a home, it's the biggest financial decision you're going to make in your life. Yes, that is a fact, everyone. Look, Supreme Lending, full-service lender, 99% on-time closing rate, 97% customer satisfaction score. Here's the deal. Mention Woodward Sports, you'll get up to $500 off of your appraisal. A couple of you have done it already, as a matter of fact. Call the number on the phone. Call Chad, call Chris. And even if you're not getting in the housing market, ask questions, man. They're not scary guys. They'll answer your questions for you. This is what they do. Supreme Lending. Make the call today.
What about Thrive?
And if you're looking to thrive like Birdman, you should take a stab at Thrive Energy. 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha, GPC, and L-theanine. This isn't your daddy's dip. These are Thrive Energy 16-ounce cans full of 50 milligram pouches. They are great as a midday pick-me-up when you're not trying to have a coffee. Grab wintergreen, peach, peppermint, or cinnamon today. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit dipstop.com. Use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order. Thrive. Clean energy, zero distractions. They just effing work.
And what about Art and Jake's, Neal?
You already know about Art and Jake's. It's the very best sports bar in the sports bar game and sports bar world. All right? Elite media setup. Not some, hey, look at those projection screens. No, like elite 4K, high definition, wall-to-wall TVs as far as the eye can see. The greatest menu you are going to find, from the smash burgers and your apps favorites, like we were talking about, your bar food stuff. They have that. I'm more of the steak bowl. That's how I roll, but they got you all covered. The tuna's great. All of it is there for you guys. Art and Jake. Scan the QR code on the screen. Go to any one of the 6 locations. It's a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that. Don't just survive. Thrive.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Smoke like royalty with Gold Crown. They just dropped the greatest pack of joints that I have ever had. The Royal Junior Jesters, the perfect amount of pre-roll for you. 5 pre-rolls, 3.5 grams total. That's an eighth for you people who like fractions. They aren't your grandma's
Never liked
hit
it.
it twice and hot pre-roll, hope pre-rolls. These are why am I so locked in on this game right now pre-rolls. A perfect way for game day, draft day, celebrating wins, or when your team is down bad. No rolling, no prep, just light it up. Michigan made, premium quality. Next time you stop your dispo, ask for Royal Junior Jesters, because if you're gonna smoke like royalty with Gold Crown.
And what about Lady Jane's?
I mean, when we're talking about haircuts, get your advice from the best hair here at Woodward Sports. Walk in at Lady Jane's anytime, open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a haircut, scalp massage, and a hot leather neck shave and hot towel treatment from one of their talented stylists. Take advantage of their $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code above my head and get your coupon today. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's, haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
All right, everybody, we are doing it. It is draft day, everyone. So let's get into it. And look,
Put on the shirt.
Put the shirt on.
Put the shirt on.
You heard him.
Like, you want it to be a white. Man, San Antonio looks so cool. Oh, here's shirts on your seat.
Put it on.
Let's put the shirt on. All right, anyway. Draft is here. And, like, look, there's been some curveball developments. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right? Like,
we've heard some things.
Yeah, we've heard some things. And, like,
from people we trust.
Yeah, we got it from the morning show if we want to run that.
Yeah, can we? Because I want to bring everybody up to date. Sean talked to Jeff Risdon, right?
Yes.
Yep,
So,
shout out.
yeah, I mean, obviously he's locked into the game. There's no doubt about that. Here's what Jeff Risdon had to say.
Hey, where's your head at right now in regards to 17? The B-led in the house today said, boy, this just screams like Brad's going to move out of 17 one way or the other. Where are you at this morning in that regard?
You know, I do think that there's a fair chance that they move up. And I was presented last night. As I was going to bed, I actually got a text from the same person who advised me 2 years ago that they were trading up for Terrion Arnold, and the person who told me last year at almost exactly the same hour that I got the text last night that they were taking Tyleik Williams in the first round. I indicated that they were very seriously looking at moving up and that it's not for an offensive tackle. I think we need to be prepared to see if that happens. I will believe it when I see it, but I'm also not going to be surprised by it, I think is probably the best way to frame that. And if they stay at 17, I would be surprised if it wasn't a tackle. You can't rule out Keldrick Falk being their choice because he is indeed the perfect line. I don't see them moving down, and one of the reasons why I don't is this is not a great draft. This isn't a good draft. You know, the quality at the top isn't great, and the depth isn't great. It really falls off after about 125 to 150, somewhere in there. So why do you want more picks in a bad draft?
All right, so that was Jeff Risdon with Sean Baligian this morning. So, by the way, I'm a little bit angry at Sean. Just real quick. He told me he went to the Tigers game with his son. Shout out Jack.
Shout out Jack.
He went to the Tigers game. Great. You know, they got the tickets and everything.
Of course.
He told me if there was time that he was going to go by the Blue Mile, the Chevy Plaza, to watch the end of the game.
No way.
I got no photos of Sean at the Chevy Plaza.
Yeah.
Is Sean a liar, Y or N?
I could have told you weren't going to show up to the Blue Mile. I could have told you that.
Sean, you're my friend.
I would say why.
You're my friend, but I'm angry at you. Okay? I'm angry. Anyway,
I'll
moving
relay
on.
the message.
Okay.
I will only show up there because you asked me the same question when it's the Red Mile. And I will save myself for that day when we go and sit there and drink beers before a Red Wings playoff game.
So playoff wins aren't good enough for you. It's got to be the Red Wings, huh?
Yeah.
No, I love the Pistons game last night, but I mean, everyone knows.
The first team to win a game in there.
The Red Wings are my favorite team in the city.
Pistons fans can't even show up for inside the stadium. They got to fix that first before we worry about the Blue Mile.
Good points, Benny. I guarantee
guys,
the Wings would have that ish sold out, and they would be there early for warm-ups, and it would be rocking.
And they'd wear the shirts.
Okay,
They would wear the shirts, and they would swing the rally towels.
Yes.
Real quick,
God,
in the chat.
That makes me depressed.
Okay, we're not Junior X Battle. We're not going to discuss Anson wearing crop tops. We're not going to talk about him stealing clothes from Babies R Us. None of that stuff, okay? Stop. We're not doing that. Why are you laughing, dude? Like
my boy wearing 12 in shirts. Yeah. He wearing 12.
Not laughing.
Enough.
He's still in the numbers.
Birdman has elite aura. Okay, so all right, here's the deal. Here's the deal with the draft.
More aura, Birdman or Max Clark?
Birdman. Birdman has a physical aura.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So where are we at with it then? Because everybody that wins the room, right? That when you trade up, you win the room.
Absolutely.
Everybody goes crazy. Everybody loves it. So if they trade up, are we happy?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Here you go with the hook. Go ahead.
That's all I wanted to hear.
No, what's the hook, man?
I do think that there is going to be a run on the tackles. I think that. I think Proctor will. Here's the thing. You can't save GMs from themselves sometimes. And guys like Proctor have this unicorn trait. That size. It can't be.
Well, I was told he was too big.
Well, that's a different set of people. You can't teach it. You can't acquire it. You know what I mean? You can't develop it. Like you are born with it. He has a unicorn trait. I think that curiosity will win out, and he will go higher than when the Lions pick. So if they trade up, now I know that there's been developments. Who is it that was talking about them moving up for an edge? Like, I know Risden touched on it.
Yeah, so Sean called me between shows. Scott Bischoff told him that if they were to move up, it would be into the top 8, and they're looking at an edge, and there's only been one edge.
There's only one edge there.
Yeah.
At
and
that
we know
point.
who that is.
And that'd be Bain.
Yeah.
Which that would bring the house down.
Oh, man.
Spencer Raxter.
We would lose
the pants are off.
Yeah, Spencer Raxter he would be MIA for a week.
I would be so happy.
What would you do, Spenny?
I would, I don't know. I would be very happy. I don't know. I can't even think of it because I can't.
It's one of those questions you can't answer.
I can't
you're not in the
imagine it being
situation.
real. Yeah.
For sure.
I would eat some buddies and I would get in the massage chair, face first.
For a month.
Yeah. So
Brad with the mic drop like
get in the
that?
massage chair, face down.
What if you did it, bro?
Now, on the flip side, Tampa Lions fan, what if they stay put and take Balake Miller?
That's a Balake.
I would go in the closet with a rope. And jump rope. Obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess.
But you were thinking that they would trade up for a tackle, right?
Yes. And because I think that there is going to be a premium on Proctor, just because they won't be able to help themselves based on the size.
I mean, I get your point. It's a fair point.
So if that's the guy they like, and again, just because you're sitting in the Mazway chair doesn't mean you have to think like them. If there's 5 tackles that are out there, it's not your fantasy draft where you're picking between Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and you got to pick one of them because they're all stars.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you evaluate to be better. They're all pretty much the same. So, if that's who they have evaluated, Brad will go make the move for his guy. If it's Proctor, which
fair.
we've heard it is, right? We've heard that? Is that fair?
We've heard they fallen in love.
And if they have to trade up to get him and they do it, then what?
Cool. You got the tackle.
I would
You
not
gonna spend
like
a second
that.
round pick on it?
No, I would not do that.
Because that's going to be the currency.
If you move up, you can get more premium talent. It depends on where are you moving up to.
That was where Peter Schrager did. Peter Schrager
Yes.
had us trading with the Rams. They traded number 17, number 118, and a 2027 second-round pick to move up to 13 to take Caden Proctor. And his reasoning behind it seems like a lot to move up, 4 spots. But his reasoning is that the Eagles and the 49ers are behind you. They need tackles as well.
Ding, ding,
and
ding.
So the price isn't just how much do you have to pay the Rams to get that pick. It's how much more you have to pay than the Eagles and then the
It's not because it's not a math equation then. Everybody runs to AI and puts it in the math equation. It's not a math equation. There's a human element to it. It's desired by more than one. And so as more parties are interested, price goes up. Of course. That's the way it works. If you're doing this for the talent, because everyone's like, no, I'm not doing it for that, then you're not getting your guy.
All right.
Yep.
And you're not making the move. See, this is the other side of all this, everybody. And this was my main point showing up here this morning. If they move up, it's probably going to cost you more than you're comfortable with. So just keep the energy. Keep that energy. That's all I'm asking of the people. Because if you're going up for a tackle, it's going to cost you. Because who's it knocking at the door too, Spenny?
Philadelphia and San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. And they have shown what?
The propensity to move a lot of draft picks to get who they want.
And they don't give an F
They
what
do
it
not.
cost. It's their guy.
Yep.
It's their guy. So everybody keep it 100. Can we do it?
I would not move up to get Proctor.
Same.
I would
Yeah,
not, that is
Freeling
the one
or somebody.
guy who I would not move up for, Bradley, is Caden Proctor. I just couldn't do. These lowlights are something. They remind me of Juwan Taylor from the Chiefs and the Jags the last couple of years. The false starts, getting beat easily around the edge, getting a bunch of holding penalties.
Or just smacking his head like
I
that.
just can't have that. That would be the one pick if they move up for. I think I'll be disappointed.
Just keep smacking the back of
I would, yeah, like
I will throw this on the ground tonight and spike it if they move up to take Proctor.
I'm cool
This
with
is my
them
voodoo
taking
doll.
Proctor at 17, but to get rid of assets to move up, no. I would rather, if the 49ers and the Rams are trying to move up, I would move back with them. Oh, Howie, you want this pick? Somebody's still on the board? All right, give me that third that you got this year and a sixth.
But if it's a tackle,
Yeah,
you're
but
not going to take
how,
him.
how many tackles in the top 10 you see going?
I would rather get extra assets and move back to get like
Blake Miller?
Max Eichenauer than I would to move up to get Proctor.
Okay. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Like, keep that energy. Woodward Sports chat thread. Then there's this, too. John P. in the chat. Proctor's at the top of the Rams board, which could be the case.
He's probably at the top of a lot of people's boards when it comes to tackles.
But he stinks.
But he stinks. He's fat.
Saban,
So which is it? Is he at the top of people's boards, or does he
It's Tina
stink?
the talking tummy.
Saban alluded to the fact that he just is not like a football player. It
Like
doesn't-
a self-starter,
yeah,
doesn't
he's not,
live
he
the
said, He
game.
said he's not a self-starter. Like, that doesn't scream Dan Campbell guy to me.
But does Reuben Bain scream Dan Campbell guy? 'Cause
Not
they
at
passed
all,
on
but-
Jalen Carter.
That's true. But you'd be an idiot to make that
I don't
mistake
think
twice.
it's Dan Campbell guys that get drafted. I think that's part of it. I think it's Brad Holmes guys that get drafted. It's the upside. It's the freak ability. Obviously,
Versatility.
the versatility, the athleticism. Obviously, it helps if they're also sickos about football, and that is a big thing that they look out for. But I think they will lean talent more.
Yeah, it's
in the draft.
It's a pendulum.
I hope so.
It's
Yeah.
a pendulum.
Well,
Is the talent worth the love for football?
Because I also feel like now that they think they have, which I agree that they do, such an insulated locker room.
Like a baseline.
Yeah, that you can bring somebody into that and they will become that.
And Spencer, that's exactly what I was going to say to you. We're at that stop of the highway now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where,
got
your
your
locker
culture
room's
set.
good.
Yeah.
You got your dudes. People know who the leaders are and stuff like that. You have to evaluate, will this guy come here and be a clown?
You think Tubby's going to keep eating fucking froyo and coney dogs when he's got Penny Sewell barking in his ear?
Absolutely not.
I doubt it.
Give me a guy with 15 car crashes.
He doesn't. That's like saying Anson shops at Baby Gap. All right, it's not true.
That we know of.
That we per se.
Yeah, it's not true. You don't know it to be true. You cannot provide sufficient evidence that it is true. Is that fair?
We got to hire the guy who busted Diana Rossini to follow Anson around and see where he shops.
For real.
I don't know, man. The Georgia speeding tickets.
Speaking of that, by the way, like
does Monroe Freeling have any speeding tickets?
I don't know.
He might.
He came from
It
that
would define
environment.
how
If he
good
went
of
to
a-
Georgia, he probably
Yeah.
does.
Right.
Yeah.
If he does, great football player.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
normally how it works.
CX77. Woodward Sports is obsessed with the Lions. It's so funny. You know what else seems to be obsessed with the Lions? View count.
The city.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah.
The city.
Like, what the
It's
fuck?
weird. Our
obsessed
views
with the
spiked when we started talking Lions.
Yeah.
Weird.
And it's draft day. Like, what?
It is the day of the NFL draft.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm obsessed.
I love you
yeah,
guys. Never
I'm obsessed with the
changed.
Lions. For
I
sure.
swear.
Biggest goobers, but you're the best.
The nerve of some people.
Yeah, why aren't we talking fucking tennis?
God damn it! Why are we not talking wings presser on draft day? Come on.
All right, let's take the break. Let's lock back in, and let's talk about it, man. Did we get that settled? If
For
they
sure.
trade up, you're happy.
Yeah.
Unless it's for Proctor.
But they would.
It only matters
but
if we
they-
win, Neal.
But they would have to trade up to get Proctor.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think they would.
I don't think.
I think
We'll
they
see.
might.
But Neal's under your assumption it's going to be a run of tackles. So.
I think there will be too.
There will be a run of tackles.
There either will be a run of tackles or there'll be a run of Proctor.
The 2027 picks scare me the most because that draft class is loaded.
Agreed.
don't
I
wanna
would
get
not
too
give
many
up
points.
Bilal, I've heard you on a couple different shows. That's been your main thing, and I don't hate you for it.
Yeah,
I don't.
love that class.
But
Big fan.
can you meet me halfway?
Yeah.
People will crash TF out if they trade a pick tonight, and they get back something in 2027 because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the way we are.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the baselines, right? Trade up, trade up, trade up. Okay, we're trading up to get Proctor. We had to give up a second. Why did you do that? Well,
That's who you wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Those
like
are fine
next
lines.
year's
I would
QB
be like,
class.
next year's draft class is way better.
Yeah.
I would not give up a second. Next year, there is going to be so many good tackles and defensive players in the second half of the first round because the amount of wide receivers and quarterbacks that are going to go in the top 10.
Yep.
All of these guys that we're talking, the Ruben Baines, the Sonny Styleses, all of those guys are going to be available at 17 to 25 next year because there's going to be 4 wide receivers that go in the top 15. There's going to be 3 quarterbacks that go in the top 15. You're going to get.
I'd be more, even though this is a more critical draft, I'd say in terms of the Lions timeline, because they have the most to build that they've had since being good.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
However, I would much rather give up a second-round pick this year than give up a second round next year because the class is so much deeper in the second round next year.
Okay, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for consistency from the people. That's all. Because I have a feeling if you want Proctor, you're going to have to trade up. And why would you have to trade up? Because multiple people want Proctor. Is there the NBA where you can't trade to a certain year of first-round picks, or are they just all available?
They all available.
They're all available?
Yeah, just trade them.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports Super Chats real quick before we
A
go.
team's probably not going to accept a first-round pick in 5 years, though.
Well, yeah, 2028, though. I think if you're a team who's on the rise and you already have multiple first-round picks in the next couple of drafts, that could be used as a weapon. You have 3 straight years of 2 first-round picks, and you use that to be the ammunition to then bring in guys with the cap that you have while you're only signing guys to rookie deals.
Maybe.
Real quick here in the Woodward Sports chat thread.
But the Eagles and Niners won't care. They'll trade next year's first
Howie
round
has a
picks
mind of his own.
without batting an eye.
Right now, you can trade draft picks up to 3 years into the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Compared to the NBA where you can do it in a 7-year window.
Right.
So there it is. Woodward Sports Super Chat to Purple Puma. The Pistons need to have Spenny enforce the fit check before the game with the crew, standing behind him, rubbing their hands and cracking knuckles. Spenny just go. People that don't have the shirts on,
put the shirt
He
on.
walks up to their section.
Yeah. Hey, put your fucking shirt on. Do it.
And then stand there
I'll
like
do
the
I'll do
Birdman
Pistons
looking
right.
at him.
Like the
I'll tell
Undertaker.
you what.
You and Birdman.
Yeah, before we really opened shit up in that third quarter, when we were in a dogfight in the first half and it was going to halftime and they put the dancing usher on the TV, I almost crashed out. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, chill on the
I was
dancing usher, bro.
I
He
don't
cool,
want
man.
to see this fucking guy right now.
He part of Piston culture, man.
Yeah, they were in a dogfight with the 8 seed Orlando
It's the
already down
playoffs.
0-1. Don't put the dancing usher on the
It's
TV.
the playoffs,
You can't be winning the whole game by 20 points,
Right,
man. You don't just come
come
out
on,
and be
man.
up 20-0 and win by 20.
I just don't want to see the dancing usher when I'm down 0-1 and in a tie game at halftime.
What were your thoughts on the hot dog guy, the singing hot dog guy?
Oh,
see
man,
that.
I worked with he's an asshole, bro. Complete asshole, bro. I used to
forgot you
hate
worked
that
there, yeah.
dude.
I did
Yeah,
not
I
see
saw-
the singing hot dog. Is that Tiger's
Yeah, that
game?
might have been before your tie. Yeah, it was a Tiger game.
singing hot dog guy, I did not get along
You would
with
hear
at
him
all.
on the broadcast. He'd be like, oh.
No, he thought he was the shit,
Yeah.
bro.
And people were taking pictures with him and stuff like that.
He thought he could claim certain sections of Comerica. Oh, you can't sell hot dogs over here. I don't give a fuck, man.
he was trying to privatize the block.
Hot dog
man,
mafia
like-
is crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
It
singing
was.
hot dog guy.
You had to go to the
Lizzie Mafia.
table and negotiate your territory with
Yeah,
them.
like, bro.
I'm just saying, if I'm in that section and it's going to commercial break, and I was watching the Pistons dogfight with Orlando in the first half, and I'm getting up to get a beer or get a super slice or something, and I see that guy dancing in the aisle, I'm hip checking him.
Oh, come on,
Jesus,
man. You can't
man,
do
he
that to
stole
the
him
dancing
out,
usher,
man.
man. He been around since the Palace days.
Yes.
Chill on him, man.
Emotions are running high because it's a playoff.
Yes.
It is.
It's,
Yeah.
it's great to have basketball that matters.
Like,
No,
if
for real.
if we're up 10,
Hey.
sure, man.
Yeah.
Go out there, dance. It's awesome. If we're down 0-1 already in a tie game, just check the tickets, buddy.
Just check the
Jesus. And tell people to put the shirt on.
Put the shirt on.
Side-
Shout out Dancing
God
Usher.
damn, we
Shout
can't
out
do
Dancing
nothing, man. Just try to have some fun, man. Damn, we in the
Can't
playoffs,
do nothing
man.
around here.
Swear, bro.
Side listen to Super Chat. The dancing usher turned the tide of the game, Spenny. Yeah, Spenny.
That-
Right.
I mean, it's
Yes, Benny, come on.
it's
We're
fair.
telling you what actually happened,
Yeah,
not what your homies in the
Yeah,
hood
you
told you.
Oh man.
Oh, my
Mike
God.
G in here talking about Mo Cheese. He could bust a move. Mo
Hey,
Cheese
man,
at the
shut
Red
up,
Wings
man.
game.
He cool as hell,
Oh my
man.
God. The shirtless man, people on the attack. The shirtless Pistons kid was cringe. There's all that.
Nah,
Man.
you don't.
listen.
Hey, don't Don't shit on my culture, okay? That's a hockey thing.
Yeah.
The shirtless kids is a hockey thing. The youth teams all show up to LCA and they take their shirts off, and it's a tradition, okay? I grew up as that kid, okay? That means something to me, man. That means something to me.
Listen, I think unless you're chest painted, I think you should keep your shirt on at a game if you're a grown man, unless it's a baseball game. I'm all for just the fucking giant dude, shirt off,
glistening,
hand,
glistening in sweat.
95, yeah, glistening sweat.
Making the camera lens like white out because the sun's bouncing off white body.
At a baseball game, tarps off all day for sure. At other games, if you got your chest painted, sure, it's fine.
Tampa Lions fan, can we stop with this stuff too? We have 2 fourths. Trade one of those, not the second. Then you don't get the trade.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Go to the break, please.
Neal is
You're
okay.
not moving
Neal is
up
all right.
10 spots in the first round with a 4th round pick.
Like my heart rate got elevated.
No, you got to calm down, man. We got a lot more time to go.
Oh my God, I got to do the draft show.
Yes, we got a lot more time.
Be More Radio says the Dancing Usher is a certified hood classic. All right, I mean,
he is, bro. You got to put respect on his name.
Benny's got to have to draw the sword against the streets.
Bust him out when we're up. You know, after the 30-3 run, then hit the Dancing Usher. Like that. All right, I'm cool with it then. I'm just saying, that was not what I wanted to see when we're in a dogfight. All right.
Freddie Felt 313. Rest in peace to Eat 'em Up Tigers guy with the Hulk hand.
No, he was cool too, man.
Yeah. Streets love.
Yeah,
Streets
man.
love.
That's a legend him, bro. He was a good dude.
All right, where are we going here? This thing's all messed up.
Yeah, we're going to double up again. Let me tell you about Loom, because we got something special for you guys coming up. Woodward Sports is taking over Loom Cannabis for their massive New Buffalo grand opening event on Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd. We're talking 30% off the entire store, 200 free goodie bags for the first 200 customers, and a chance to win a PS5, Xbox S, or a big screen TV 3 times daily. Come out and see the Braylon Edwards and the heavyweights live on Saturday at 4 p.m. Then catch the heavyweights again as they announce the winner of a $5,000 weekend getaway for 2 to Tulum, Mexico, sponsored by S'morehouse. On Sunday at 5 p.m. live on Woodward Sports. Be at the grand opening event to enter. There will be cornhole, top brands on site, and massive deals all weekend long. Don't miss out. We'll see you at Loom Cannabis in New Buffalo, May 2nd and May 3rd. Justin, why don't you tell us about Dr. Pierce?
Let me tell you about the doc. The doc Darren McCarty trusts. Attention sports fan, don't miss it out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Catch Dr. Pierce every Tuesday right here on Big D Energy and every Thursday, today, on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he shares top-tier advice that you can trust just like DMAC. Trust the guy that I trust, Dr. Jeff Pierce. He's here to help you stay in the game and perform at your best. Learn more at MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or call 248-426-9944 today.
Goes on inside the game.
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi experts, Woodward Sports.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser. Tonight's the draft.
That's right.
Spencer?
It is.
You think there'll be some crossover between the draft and Sun Cruiser?
I would say that's a safe bet.
For Neal Ruhl, there will be.
Yes.
I promise you that. Guys, if you haven't
bet
tried
your
it
life savings on it.
Yeah, but it's minus 50,000. But hey, guys, for real though, if you haven't tried it yet, if you're out grocery shopping, get the variety pack and let me know which flavor's your favorite, because one of them's going to be, a lot of love for the pink lemonade. I'm more lemonade, iced tea lemonade myself, but hey, you're going to like one of them, man. I know that. 4.5% alcohol, just 100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, no bubbles, man. Sun Cruiser. It's draft day. Proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Drink some tonight.
Let's go.
And let me tell you about Pure Psychiatry. Go to PurePsychMI.com, because if you're looking to start your mental health journey, you are not alone. They've got 18 locations throughout Michigan and Ohio to get you help you need with counseling for anxiety, PTSD, and much more. So if you're looking to take that first step in your mental health journey, hit up PurePsychMI.com.
All right, we're off and running here. We're going draft heavy all the way. Look, we're doing the Rich Baldwin. I hate the Marlins man sitting behind home plate at every World Series game. It is.
Birdman's our Marlins man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
we got to get him a Woodward t-shirt. We got to.
He hate us, bro.
Wilson in the chat. Draft watch party. Oh yeah, we're gonna be up doing it better than most.
Yeah.
Let's just say it like that.
And we're not stuffy about it either.
Brad
we have
will
fun.
haunt your dreams.
Rub the ball head.
Rub the ball head.
Ball head nuts. Stand up.
Again, guys. I mean, like, if it were up to me, I want an offensive lineman of some sort. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Okay, say this is true, and this is like a combo of Jeff Risdon and Schrager's thing, right?
Yeah.
Say it's true. Say they do move up, because where did Risdon say they were going to move to? 8?
8.
Yep.
8
in the top 8.
In the top 10, yeah.
What do you think, Justin?
If they move into 8?
Yeah.
I mean, who's there? It depends on who's there. It's going to be the best.
If it's an edge, like obviously it's Ruben Bain.
It's Ruben Bain. It's either Ruben Bain, Sonny Styles, or Caleb Downs. If Risdon is correct and it's a defensive player, it will be the best player available of those 3 at 8. And I know that's a cop-out saying 3 guys, but it's just going to be the best player of the 3 that's available.
Yeah, seriously, it'll be a lot of talent there. So,
like, Arvo Reese is going to be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess David Bailey might be there, and I'd be just as happy with that. David Bailey's a dog.
I don't think David Bailey's making it out of the top 3.
I don't think he is either, but if Ruben Bain does, I mean...
Ruben Bain will. It's going to be for Ruben Bain, which is...
Man, what?
Which I don't know. I'm having a hard time believing.
You don't know.
I mean, I would love it.
Yeah, come on.
I'm having a hard time believe that Brad Holmes would want to target Ruben Bain based on him avoiding players like that in the draft for his entire tenure as a Detroit Lion.
But other than the slam dunk of drafting Hutch, because Hutch fell into his lap because the Jags took Walker.
Yes.
What ability has he shown to be able to profile edges outside of Hutch?
He hasn't. His defensive line picks haven't been great.
Not at all.
So maybe we need to go against the grain on the philosophy and actually pick an edge that works.
I say that all the time. I don't care. Like, as long as you're not killing people or beating women or being a sexual deviant, I don't fucking care. I'm not
all right,
shit bringing you here.
Do what you want to do on your time.
I'm not bringing you here to raise my kids. I'm not bringing you here to take my sister out for a date. I'm bringing you here to kill the quarterback. And I don't want nice guys playing defensive line.
No.
I want assholes on the defensive line. Ruben Bain.
We need one.
I would be ecstatic if they traded up for Ruben Bain. He is one of the best players in this draft. His bend is otherworldly, and he would be elite to go next to Hutch.
Okay, so here's the deal. I had this, and look, with all due respect to everybody's draft pick valuations that are watching the show right now, with all due respect, I ran it in the AI version of the NFL draft. Look, you know that NFL teams use the chart, right? Picks are assigned a point value. It's a rough estimate. It's not the gospel. But as I plugged it into the NFL Draft Chart AI, a proposed package would look like this. The Lions would have to obviously give them 17. They would give them number 50, and they would give them a third-round pick next year.
Okay.
I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So essentially, you'd be giving up your second round this year and a third-round pick next year.
Well,
and that's if it's just you and the Saints talking.
Yeah.
That's not if the Eagles get involved, because then it's more, right? If anybody else gets involved, can we understand basic economic principles? When more than one person wants something, it costs more to acquire.
Yep, demand goes up.
We can all agree on
we
that.
can't.
We all learned that in school.
When you
right?
put basic in there, it goes on the table for everyone.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying. So like that's what it would look like for Bain. That's what it would look like. So, and that's a baseline. That's if more people get involved, it would be more costly than that.
Borum's probably your starter, but I'm rocking. I'm rolling.
And that's
Borum is your starter.
Yeah, and I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spenny's working on the premise.
Yeah, see,
Spenny's coping. He's
Larry
into
Borum
copium
is
right
starting right tackle for you next year. He's the second highest paid offensive lineman you have. He's starting for you next year.
Spenny's mentally prepared himself.
And
he's done a great job.
I don't like it, but I've accepted.
He has done a great. He's done the work. He's lifted the weights. He's ate the diet.
If we
all
get
of it.
Ruben Bain or an All-Pro guard, cool.
I'm
running with Larry June, baby.
I also like Arvell Reese there. I think he helps the sideline to sideline speed aspect that we haven't had on this team, especially losing Anzo. We still were getting killed on those outside zones time and time again last year. I think Arvell Reese is a guy who could really help that aspect on the field, as he is an elite run stopper.
Yeah, Chew talking top 3 though for him, right?
Woodward Sports chat thread.
I mean, he's on 7 on the website I'm looking at.
Bain.
NFL draft
Okay, you know
bonus.
what, guys? With the Bain stuff, do I condone that? I do not. Do I like that? I do not. What happened, right, with Bain? But remember this league in the NFL, and we got an example of it today. James Pierce Jr., who had to be tackled and tased?
Yes.
By 8 police officers, right?
Fight the man.
In a high-speed chase, going
Hey,
after.
man.
You know what I mean?
Shit gets sticky sometimes, man. That's all I'm saying.
He had to be tackled and tased by 8 police officers in the street.
He did.
In week 1.
Georgia initiated.
And that show you the type of fight he got to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I was on this, bro.
He will start week 1. And what's his penalty going to be? Counseling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Mike Vrabel's penalty is going to be? Counseling.
And guess what? Because he's worth it. The talent is worth it.
Like, that is it. Like, guys, we got to get out of this space, man.
Shit
I'm
happens,
throwing
bro.
down a lot of edicts today.
This isn't your daughter's prom.
Right,
all right,
bro.
This is the NFL, the National Football League.
Shit is real life, bro. Shit happens. People do shit, bro. Like Spenny said, it's a certain line that we go to, but if it ain't none of that, then what are we doing? I'm trying to win football games.
So, that's
trying
it,
to win
guys.
fucking games, bro.
So, again, like, you have to get past this, man. Like, you just do, because it's
And
not
you
going to
can't
change.
keep neglecting that position. I understand you got to make some cuts somewhere because of all the re-signings and stuff like that, but you need a long-term solution at edge. I don't think that's the position that you want to keep cheaping out on.
Just wait till they trade up for Delaney. Oh, cornerback at 8. Yeah, let's go.
Stop it.
Freddie Frell 313. They can get Charles Manson to play edge if it means we're celebrating on Woodward with a Lombardi.
That's facts.
I was going to say Spenny would. No, he would. I'm not going to say that one. If they got Charles Manson, you wouldn't go with the forehead decorations, would you?
No.
You would stop short there, right?
Jesus,
If he's
man.
good enough for the FBI,
That's hilarious.
He's talking himself into it,
Right?
What kind of tattoos would you
The
get?
FBI used him to study how people, revolt. They literally
He brought some good in
the FBI literally was like, we're not gonna arrest this guy or get rid of him because we want to study how he herds people so easily. It's fucking crazy.
There's something to be learned from the man.
It's crazy.
No, but for
can
real,
he rush
though.
the passer?
No, for real, like that's it. If they did that,
Bro, stop it.
Justin Galena, O-line opposite O-line greater than edge opposite Hutch.
They put all their offseason resources into the O-line. You may not have liked the names, but that's what they did.
Yep.
And the defense has suffered because of that. You eventually got to start adding to the defense, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
DNC-ENT, even if you're killing people, just don't get caught and produce while you are here. Shout out Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, whoa.
We're going to a dark place here all of a
the
sudden.
line a little too far for me, but whatever floats your boat.
Sometimes you got to break eggs to make an omelet, man.
Aaron Hernandez was a dog.
He had just as many life sentences as Super Bowls.
Can we do some, like, league-wide questions?
Yeah.
Can I, like, run some questions by you guys?
All right.
You want to take the break now, Spenny, or what? You want to stay on the clock?
That.
Let's take the break now. And because I want some stuff in stone here before we rock this out. So where are we going? Ben Johnson Law, everybody. Look, whatever your justice is, settlement, verdict, that insurance company, that corporation you're going up against, they don't want to see you get your justice. One guy does, though. Ben Johnson. Go to venfights.com, get the fighter. Get tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Losing this case, losing this verdict is not an option, everybody. Get the fighter. Get Ben Johnson Law.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. Venfights.com.
Jungle Juice is a bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. Big oil, smooth performance. The new 2-gram XL delivers 2,000 milligram THC with all gas and no leaks. Designed to be clog resistant, inhale activated, and USB-C rechargeable for a seamless user experience. Jungle Juice 2-gram XL comes with 12 strain options, including Zittles. Jungle Juice can be found in over 250 dispensaries in Michigan. Follow Jungle Juice on Instagram at GetJungleJuice on Instagram.
Back at it. Draft day, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. We will be live from Massage Chair House tonight for the NFL Draft. Tap into the watch party if you can't make it out. But the boys will be lined up out there, and we'll be doing it, everybody. And, look, it's time to set some things in stone, and we've been talking about the Lions pick for the last 45 minutes. Tons of trade rumors out there. Not just the guys at Woodward. It's national dudes that you follow, that you respect, that you read their stuff. There's a lot of chatter about it. There is. And, big swings. Maybe the line's moving up to 8 for an edge. And that's documented. We've been reporting on it. I told you what it would look like. And again, if it's no one else involved, if it's just you and the Saints, it's your first, your second this year, and a third next year. And if you're the Saints, you're cool with that. Just keep throwing logs on the fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the way. Through all this, with the death of free agency in really all sports, the draft is the way now.
Yep.
And you're seeing it. You're seeing how aggressive people get on draft night, going after guys. And this is the way to rebuild your franchise. The Lions showed you that. Mm-hmm. The Texans have showed you that. I believe that the Giants will show you that.
Yeah.
I really like what the Giants have done. And we Spenny, we talked about the Giants last year. Low key, they're putting some things together.
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Now they got Harbaugh in there,
Mm-hmm.
and he ain't gonna be for the games.
Yep.
No doubt. So this is the way. And multiple draft assets, multiple picks. At a maximum, it's the building blocks to retool your franchise, to reshape your franchise. At a minimum, they're lottery tickets. And one of them will hit eventually, right? That's the way it is. And you have your GM that you brought on. You obviously trust their talent evaluation, or I would hope you wouldn't have hired them as your GM. You got to give them tools to go. There's effectively no more free agency. It's not the way it works anymore. This is the way forward.
And on the side of the Saints, what they're doing is beautiful. They're going to get out of cap hell right when they're going to have to start paying
no.
their
They're not
first
in cap
round.
hell. Like the cap,
the cap isn't real.
It's not real. It doesn't matter.
Ask that to Miami.
Wait a minute. They have cap problems too?
That's all right.
Huh.
$1 million.
I keep hearing how the cap's not real. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on. Sorry I interrupted you.
It's all good. Just that first round of the Tyler Shucks of the world when they need to get re-upped, when they start being good, but they're building it the right way. They're going to have the cap space when they have to pay their guys, and they're getting more future assets. They're loading up on first-round talent because there's so many positions that they need where you just need the talent.
Yeah,
you don't necessarily need the best player. You need lots of good players.
Right.
It's like when the Lions went 2 for on Gibbs and Campbell and on with the Lions.
Yeah, and make no mistake, like I heard people kind of arguing this in the this kind of goes against what I said I wanted to talk about, but it was a good point. And Spencer brought this up. Spenny and I probably 2 drafts ago started getting into this, and Spencer brought it up where he said, like, look, the drafts are going to have a different look now because we have a base of players.
Yeah.
Like there's a talent base. We don't have to wonder who our cornerstone tackle is. We don't have to wonder who the running back is. We don't have to wonder who, the main wide receiver is going to be.
Specific needs.
The second wide receiver.
Yeah.
We don't have these questions anymore. But I will say this draft is big because now you're looking to fill gaps that have presented themselves throughout the last 2 years, let's say.
Yeah.
Between the Ragnow and the Decker, through attrition, like through the normal cycle of NFL. So, yeah, it becomes big. There is no doubt about it. National stuff, like just the NFL draft. BMO40 in the chat. I'd trade up to get Mendoza. F it. Go all in.
All right.
Gotta love it.
Can we have a show?
Gotta love it.
Okay.
Love the troll job.
Michael Weary in the super chat talking about Bain. These are kids. Ish happens to us all. Also, too, because we were talking about Bain, because there are talks of the Lions wanting to trade up for an edge. Who else would it be, right? Dirty Dr. D, the family lost in Bain's accident, didn't file anything against him, wished him luck in his future. The Bain accident isn't like the Carter situation. So there's that out there as well. But, all right, Mendoza. I see a lot of JJ type stuff with Mendoza. The over-under throw. You have to make that throw in this league.
Yeah, you do.
You have to do it at an elite level. And the reason you have to is because that's what's open
Yes.
in this league. That's what's open. And you have to be good at it because if you are not, it is a turnover throw. There's traffic in those throws. If you are not good at it, there are turnovers. Turnovers, you lose football games. Turnovers has your star wide receiver standing in a podium when you brought in a quarterback saying, I'm happy to have some talent in the quarterback room. Mm-hmm. I did that one for you, Mike G, because that was Justin Jefferson's words like 3 days ago about J.J. McCarthy. But I'm the bad man, right? You're gonna attack Justin Jefferson the way you come after me about it? I'll wait. But anyway, though, the moral of the story is I don't see that frozen rope over a linebacker under a secondary. I don't see it.
I don't see superstar in him. I think he's way too reliant on the back shoulder fade, and that was what Indiana used all year to exploit defenses, and they never really did go inside, to your point. I can't say that he's not going to be able to make that throw, but there are definitely concerns in his game that will keep him from being a star. I don't think he's the savior of the Raiders. I think he's closer to a Geno Smith, Sam Darnold than he is to being Jared Goff.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Crosby homecoming. Can't wait to give 5-year contract at this draft. More gap fillers. No skill position is worth it. Wheezy D313. Cam Ward greater than Mendoza.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
Well, then why draft him?
And that part. It's
Like
a chance he could not get drafted.
There seems like there's a disconnect, right? With, okay, this is the guy. You have the number 1 pick in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
If there are any doubts that he's not going to take you
to the
promised land.
Yeah.
If there are any doubts, then do something else.
I think so. And
doesn't it feel like they're going to take him just to take him?
It does feel like they're going to take him just
not
to
with
take him.
Brady up there. I don't know. Because you keep talking about how 2027 is so loaded. If you're, the Raiders right now, you just trying to acquire talent, man. And you got a lot of things to go your way. You spend a lot of money. The Kirk Cousins signing to me changed a lot of things in regards to that. Because you can get by with just this year not having a rookie quarterback and then go after it next year. So we'll see.
God hates cowards. Mendoza won a national title at Indiana. Guy's a winner. They told me JJ was a winner. So going to be mad at me.
Did they?
They did, B-Lad. They did, as a matter of fact.
He was a winner in college.
Did I dream that, or am I making that up,
No,
Spenny?
they did.
No, you did hear that.
I will say next year's quarterback class is loaded.
So loaded.
That's a really I think I might be on your side. I don't know why the Raiders would
just get a stud defensive player and let's keep it rolling.
Draft a stud defensive
offensive
player,
lineman, something
tank again.
Yeah.
Then take your pick from Sane, Moore, Manning, Carr, Mayava, Sellers, Mestamaker.
And to be honest, they could be a sneaky 7th seed in the AFC. So
then they're not going to get the quarterback they want, but
yeah. But you got Kirk Cousins for a year, so if it all goes well, you can compete.
Get your people.
What they talking about, man? What, Mike G
big dogs.
Oh.
JJ is a national champion. That doesn't help you here.
No, it doesn't.
Justin Jefferson stood at a podium.
it matters in my soul, though, Neal.
Oh, we love the memories for sure.
Yeah.
It was a great
Justin
time.
Jefferson. I can pull the quote.
Kyler Murray is better than him, and he will start.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on.
And I'm not a Kyler Murray fan, but he's
Yeah.
better.
There's no debate to it, right?
J.J. McCarthy is a fine backup quarterback in the NFL.
Justin Jefferson.
And that sucks to say. I love you, J.J. I'm sorry.
Justin Jefferson's thoughts about Kyler Murray. My first reaction was just it's really good to get good talent in the room to give a little spark in the room.
He did say that.
That was a direct quote from Justin Jefferson. So, whatever. What, B-Lad?
No, it's just funny. I don't know. Your remarks are funny.
Well, I mean, live with it. It's not. You're trying to help people, but they don't want to be helped.
His remarks are funny, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, that's what he do.
It just makes me laugh.
When it's all done, 15 years from now, who's the best player in this draft?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
David Bailey or Sonny Styles.
Yeah, Sonny Styles. Yep.
Yeah.
Took it right out of my
Maybe
mouth.
Caleb Downs.
Does positional value count in this?
No, the best player.
The best player? David Bailey.
I think it's gonna be Jeremiah Love.
Oh yeah.
This dude's ripping off 7-yard runs.
Yeah. I mean,
all
he's
the time.
unreal. I just don't think that there's a big enough lifespan for running backs, even of his caliber, to any of these edges could be in the league for 15 years.
And if you're going that high, you could be going to a team with no O-line.
Exactly. I pray he makes it out of the top 8. I hope he goes to a team that has semi-established of an O-line, or they're going to waste his first 2 years like the Raiders are doing with Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, just maybe.
He's way better than Ashton Genty, though.
Yeah, maybe, just maybe.
He is way more electric than Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Or maybe Ashton Genty
Genty
isn't good.
No,
I ain't willing to go there, but I get your point. I see your point.
Which way is it trending more towards?
Sir, I see your hand. There you go.
We wouldn't be saying that if Genty had no line in front of him.
I'm holding
the
right
Raiders
now. I'm holding this round.
Come on.
Okay.
We're
going down the checklist, aren't we? We always go down the checklist.
I'm not ready to go there yet. I hear you, though.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go there either.
I hear you.
I don't believe that Genty is going to be top 3 running back in the NFL.
No, he ain't.
But I do think he can make a case to being top 12. He's going to be
The fuck does that mean? Here's one top 12.
Because, there's 12 rounds in a base level fantasy draft, so I could kind of just.
This is your fantasy draft, Justin.
I did want to do, because we talk about edges all the time, right? And when I asked who's the best player in this draft, pretty much everybody said edge or hybrid, edge or hybrid guys. Like last year, Abdul Carter went 3rd. He showed some things. Yeah. He showed some things. I mean, he was also on Insta during meetings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Toward the end of the year.
Yeah, he showed some things. What up? Mikael Williams, San Francisco. How was he?
Solid. Nothing special.
Who else was in there? One of my favorites, Shamar Stewart.
It was big talk around him.
He had 2 sacks, but he's going to be, all of a sudden, he's going to get to the league and he's going to have 16.
Go crazy, yeah.
Remember that?
They were singing his praises. They was.
That's the one I always
James
point
Pierce
to.
was good.
James Pierce
God,
was
I
good.
wanted James Pierce.
Got around 8 police officers. But it doesn't matter because he's going to play, so it doesn't matter.
Nick
Imagine
Scorton
that
had a
being-
solid season in Carolina.
What's that?
Nick Scorton had a solid season in Carolina.
Was he second round?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the cutoff for the first round edges.
Oh, I didn't know you said
Yeah.
first round. My bad. I thought we were just talking
So,
edges.
but anyway, though.
But none of them were
First round.
generational.
What about Clellan Farrell? Is he first round? Because he was an absolute bust. I might be thinking of something completely different.
Yeah, you
Don't mind
probably-
me over here. I'm looking at the chat. Sorry.
All right, good talk. Not right. What if you want to expand it to the second round last year? And
Yeah.
again, we're just talking.
Oh, last
edges.
year. Okay, I thought you said the last.
Donovan Ezeriku.
Yeah, you ain't really heard from him.
Nope.
No.
JT Tuimalo, the guy from Ohio
He
State.
was solid. He had a good year with the Colts.
Yeah. Nick Scorton, Carolina.
Hurting for Scorton.
Two guys who suffered from prospect fatigue.
Oladejo went to the Titans.
No idea.
Never heard
Can't
from
say
him.
I even watched the Titans game last year.
It's the Titans. So, yeah.
So those were your top 2 round edges.
There you go.
Shamar Stewart won, man. He had 2 sacks, but he's going to have 15, 16 in the league.
right.
Like, that was crazy work.
That
And he,
little
I mean,
deja
granted,
vu with Falk.
yeah,
And he was playing with Nick Scorton, too. So it's like, come on, bro.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Jay Swish, Neal, who'd be good at the Raiders? I don't think it'll be Fernando Mendoza, and I don't know. I'm not talking about like a Raiders, but that just goes to show you got to have someone good because they got to overcome that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we lose that, right? Like we're like, well, it's a bad situation. Well, good players, dude. Like Barry Sanders walked into a bad situation. He was good immediately. Like
How about
immediately.
Jaden Daniels? Walked into a dysfunctional franchise and won them their first playoff game since RG3.
Yeah, and then
With a bunch of bums, and then they came back down to earth.
Then they packed it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they packed it in.
They kicked our ass.
They did.
I don't want to talk about it.
Dante 151. Wait, is he generational, Justin?
Who?
Probably Mendoza.
No.
Okay. Hoof Hearted, JJ McCarthy.
Also, never said that Bryce Underwood would be generational.
No, but you know who did?
Bryce
he
did.
did. He did. Oh, just wait till we get into Michigan football, Neal. I got some opinions. I do not think this is going to be a good year.
I don't either.
But
Oh, no. Look at Neal.
we can get to that later.
I was told this was a great coaching hire.
Wow.
It was already going to be a wash, Justin.
Takes
Is
more
that-
than a year. It only matters if we win, Neal.
Benny.
It only matters if we win.
Hey, y'all get on me. He said it's a wash for it even started.
Are we talking to virtual KG or are we talking to real KG right now?
I'm just saying, man.
So it's always going to be a wash?
I'm not saying that. I'm
Until-
gonna let the season play out like
But
any
once they get to
normal
3,
fan should.
when is the line? Three
If
losses?
it's bad after like 5 games, yeah, it's over.
Well, it can't be bad for 5 games. They don't play anybody for
Yeah,
5
they'll put
games.
up.
Yeah, well.
They don't leave the state
Well,
till
they
like
play Oklahoma in week 2.
Once again,
Yeah, they don't
you can
leave the
normally
state
tell
till
by
Halloween.
5 games in where the season's
You'll
going,
tell
so.
exactly what this team's about in week 2 when they probably lose to Oklahoma again.
Justin, man, you back on
Are
your
they,
Western
Benny,
shit.
are they coping?
No, he back on his.
No, I'm not.
He
no,
back on
I'm
his
not,
Western
no.
shit. It's all right.
Oklahoma's
that's
going to
good.
be
Wait
nasty.
till Fitz comes
next
into
year.
town.
Woodward Sports chat thread.
Look, if you want to kill me for not thinking that we're going to beat Oklahoma, Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana and make the playoff, like, sorry. Like,
You
let me.
gotta beat all of them. You just gotta beat.
Yeah,
You just got to beat one.
That's what I'm looking
All you got
at.
to do is
Two,
beat one
For
of
sure,
them.
2.
You got to beat 2.
For sure.
You gotta
gotta
beat one.
No, you don't get in winning 9-3. We're not
won't.
having this conversation
Yeah, you won't.
again. It never happened. It's not going to happen. Just stop, please. 9-3 does not get you in the college football playoff.
Facts.
End of
Here it
story.
doesn't matter.
It does if you beat Ohio State at the end.
No,
Woodward Sports
wouldn't have
chat
happened.
thread.
They still wouldn't have been put in this year. They didn't deserve to be in. That team would have been a disgrace in the college football playoff.
Kenneth Matthews, y'all said the same thing about Tibbs with the Giants or Tavon. Our front 7 is our weakness. Can we agree with this, people? Is it a weakness?
The front 7?
Yeah.
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 You have the second
Not
highest
as
paid
weak
edge in
as
the game.
The line,
Yeah,
as
but
the linebacking
look
core.
at the rest of it, though. You got Jack Campbell,
Well,
but your other linebackers? You have Hutch, your other edge? D tackle is okay, but you got a
corners
rookie
are
right
a
there.
Question mark and a half at the moment.
Yeah.
And safeties as well. So, I mean,
Can I just do this just to get loose for the upcoming summer? Who's the Browns' other edge?
I understand that, Neal.
Oh,
I
no
don't
one
want to be
knows.
the Browns.
All right, Neal. Let me baseline it for you. Can we improve in the other edge department?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't want to be the Browns.
I also don't want to be the Browns.
Right. That's it. That's all. Can we improve at the other?
Well,
edge?
Myles Garrett, like it doesn't seem to impact him.
Hey,
Miles
Neal,
Garrett is
It
a
impacts
fucking
the Browns.
anomaly.
They
Did
suck.
the Seahawks have 2 edges?
No.
And we got to stop comparing shit to Miles Garrett. He's a fucking anomaly.
I
bro.
disagree.
Like,
The
come on,
Seahawks,
bro.
yeah, the
He's a
Seahawks
fucking
have
Terminator.
Pretty good
bro.
rotation.
Who's
of
Micah
defensive
Parsons'
line.
other edge?
Well, it was Rashawn Gary, but
Yeah.
Right.
It still is Rashawn Gary.
yeah, who is solid. Not what he was, but still pretty good.
Okay.
got
I
DJ Wanham.
just wanted to get loose. That's all.
You either
Right.
need another dude or you need 3 or 4 dudes. That's how you win in this league.
Yes.
A dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Rich Baldwin, will Michigan and Ohio State ever not play each other in a season? Yes, that day is coming.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I don't.
that yes, that day.
I
is
don't-
It's too much money in that rivalry.
Yeah, there's too much money
It's
in that
literally
game,
the only
yo.
rivalry left. Damn
Yeah.
near.
No.
Kenneth Matthews. What's the Browns' record, Neil Dummy? What does Myles Garrett do?
Set single season sack records.
Unreal, bro.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary is in Dallas.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's Parsons' other edge?
Well, this year, I don't know.
Lucas Van Ness.
I thought they retracted his release. I don't know. They posted it on Instagram and then he deleted it.
Yeah.
Van Ness is not bad.
No, you're not.
Iowa boy.
Okay. All right, let's take the break then. And
Still better than what we had.
We're almost
Better than Davenport.
True.
That's crazy. Buddy's
Better than
Pizza.
Aline.
Hey, if they're healthy, they're automatically better.
God damn.
Simple.
I
Buddy's,
wanted Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence, and I was called a madman.
Oh, DeMarcus
Talk
Lawrence,
about this,
yeah.
man.
Buddy's Pizza, by the way. Next Monday, April 27th, $1 from every veggie pizza and salad sold will support the Capuchin Soup Kitchen. And, look, guys, if you go to Buddy's next Monday on April 27th, 20% of your bill will be donated directly to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen. They've raised over $4 million since the late 1970s when they started this partnership. And Buddy's Pizza certainly doing their part in the community. Go to buddyspizza.com. Order Buddy's Pizza tonight. As a matter of fact, we'll have it tonight at the draft party. I can't wait. I've been actually hyped for this for the whole time. And Spencer, I'm eating some of the veggie pizza.
Veggies are better on pizza than meat.
There it is, everybody. The veggie collection. And it means a little more now, too, because you're going to be helping a great local cause, the Capuchin Soup Kitchen. Guys, look, not everybody knows where the next meal is coming from. Let's be real about that. There are people out there that are in that situation. The Capuchin Soup Kitchen, Buddy's Pizza, they are doing their part. Help them do their part. Next Monday, April 27th. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
Neal Ruhl here for Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. That is right, everybody. Sam Adams. Hey, the draft's tonight. What is tonight? Thursday. Guess what goes on Art and Jake's on Thursdays and Mondays? And was it Sundays too?
Yeah.
Sundays. $5 shorts of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. So if you're out at Art and Jake's watching the draft, it's brewed with real Michigan cherries, just the right amount of cherries too. Not too much, not too little. It's a great tasting beer. Admittedly, guys, I don't do a ton of beer. But when I do enjoy Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. It's got full court flavor. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, young Justin here in for DMAC, who was a late scratch. Kind of like Red Wings, high draft pick once they get called up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stevie ain't
Late
slick
scratch.
either. Have your press conference today.
Well, I mean, when else were they going to do it?
Bury the lead.
Yeah, you
They
Could
picked
did
the-
on a
they picked
stand
the
all day.
perfect time.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
After game 2.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Draft day 1.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Detroit Sports Media Avengers were at LCA last night. Like, they were all there.
Yeah.
Like, you think they were going to go home and then, like, I mean, they kind of had to, but whatever.
You pick up what I'm putting down. I'm
The
just saying.
sneaky 11 a.m. pressure.
Yeah,
too.
right. Like,
We're not
come
even
on,
going to wait
man.
until Friday.
It's almost like the Tigers' 5 p.m. Friday press release.
There you go.
Where they announced that somebody turned down a contract offer.
Right.
B-Lad here in the house. KG,
Yo.
Spencer Raxter. Tonight, Massage Chair Warehouse, West Bloomfield, a couple miles from here. I don't have the exact
Chair
address.
House.
There's a lot of
Massage
technology out there.
Chair
You can
House.
figure it out, everybody. The away fan, let's talk some hockey. Sorry, no.
No.
Yes. Woodward Sports chat thread.
Tune into Woodward
Shout out away
YouTube
fan, though.
channel. I'm going to go live in like 30 minutes for a half an hour and react to all the clips of the presser. So make
Shout
sure you
out.
stay tapped in.
Give
go
him
subscribe.
a little preview.
Crash out.
Refuse to say anything about Quinn Hughes. Was disappointed in Marco Casper.
Can you like? You can't be mad about Yzerman not addressing the Quinn Hughes.
No.
Like, what's he gonna say? I had a deal worked out. We were trading Larkin, but it fell through. Damn it. Like, is that what you expect to hear him say?
Yeah, I expected him to say we were in talks, but it fell through. That's all I expected him to say. At least he acknowledged it, in my opinion. He was disappointed in Casper's season, disappointed in how it finished. I mean, the baseline notes. He said he knew that even when they were 600 at home, they were probably going to fall off at some point because of how flat they were when they came home off of road trips. He said that he lost early in his career and Larkin will become better from these experiences. He said that he has to be open to making big trades this offseason to fix the top 6, the 5-on-5 scoring, and those are the cliff notes. And he was disappointed in Casper, and he thought that Raymond should shoot more and that he could be a 40-goal scorer if he wanted to shoot the puck.
I think that's aggressive.
I don't think that's aggressive.
I think that's very fair.
He could, with the amount of high danger chances he gets, and with how good of a shot he has, he should be a 40-goal.
The away fan, Neal, can we at least share our thoughts on Crosby's epic dive last night?
How about the dive of this series? Holy shit! You
Shout
get
out to the
bitched out of the
Flyers.
playoffs by the Flyers. I hate to admit it, but Porter Martone has the sickest nickname, Marty McFlyer.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Tough.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right,
Spartan dog.
Man, people, they do want to talk about the Wings, dude.
I do have a clip in there from the Yzerman presser in the Slack, Spenny, if you do want to play something from it.
What's
Big
Slack?
D.
Big D Slack?
I just
Yard
snuck it in
toward
there
the end of
just
the
in
show.
case.
Is it good or no? Your reputation rides on this.
Don't fuck this up.
Tune into Woodward Wings live and
There
have
you go.
fun.
That says all
I'm not putting my reputation.
Yeah, where I
on it.
cannot play it there, too,
right.
because it's not good enough.
You can play Steve Yzerman bingo for
Yeah.
every single one of his responses. If I was sitting in Steve Yzerman's position, I could have said everything he was going to say without knowing.
Man, look at that viewership go down. Just look at it. People are like, fuck that, I want draft.
I know.
Yeah. How do you see it shaking out tonight?
Just something I don't expect, which would be trading up for an edge or any defensive player for that matter.
I do think there's going to be a massive amount of trades.
I do too.
Like mass, and we've seen big shit before. You remember when the was it the Panthers? Who did the Texans trade with?
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
The double
Yeah.
first and
Yeah,
second
with
overall
Will
pick.
Anderson and
Yeah.
Stroud.
Yeah.
Bingo. You know, and then boom, they got Will Anderson.
shit was
Like
crazy.
That
They
was
changed.
awesome.
They changed the whole franchise.
That was
Instantly.
an epic draft by them.
Yeah.
That's what you call that's some balls right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Putting it on the line. I mean, Will Anderson was
You knew he was gonna be a
legitimate
dog.
generational
Yeah.
prospect.
You knew he was gonna be a
You
dog.
knew he was going to be a dog, especially like the last of Saban. Like he was the last gem of the Saban era.
Yeah.
Because if I'm the Cardinals, and I'm the Titans, and I'm the Browns, I just want capital.
Yeah.
That's all I like. I would take, and you've heard me talk about this before. Like even with the Lions, it would be my default to trade down. Like as an organization, it would be my default.
Yeah.
I would basically be the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like trade down. I trust my talent people to figure this out. If not, why are you here? So I want all the draft assets, and you're seeing it, right? Like because when would you guys say that this whole draft capital accumulation started in sports. It's been about 5 years, maybe?
I think longer, maybe 10.
Longer.
Yeah,
It
maybe
was
5 or 10 years.
The process from the Sixers started it.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a decade.
Yeah, so that was a decade ago, and then it really became popularized about 4 or 5 years after.
And,
so
and you're
on the
and
right
you're
track.
so you're seeing like the first returns of that, right,
Yeah.
in real time. You look at Oklahoma City; they have more draft picks than spots. They can't physically make all of their draft picks. Like they have the draft capital to go get Giannis if they wanted to. If they wanted to say, "Hey, we'll pay that 3-to-1 tax, and Giannis will cost us instead of $70 million." That we have to pay him, it'll cost us $210 million a year for Giannis. Like, they could do it. They're not going to.
Monopoly money now, though, the draft picks.
But this is the way, everybody. And I think that this is the way to rebuild your franchise. Once you're rebuilt, it is the way to
reload.
It is the way to stay competitive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then like you empty the clip trying to go for it, you crash out, and then you build it back up. Like, that's the way to go. Because, like, look at all these teams. Like, we always say it's always the same teams, right? The Saints, who just did salary cap held table tennis.
Yeah.
Back and forth. And remember, I would laugh at them every single year. Because, like, oh, my God. Their wide receiver, Michael
Thomas.
They're paying him like
slant guy,
like a $19 million cap hit. He's been out of the league for 3 years.
Right,
like it was insanity. You're seeing the Saints wave the white flag now.
Yeah,
they went and got the rookie. They
waited a couple seasons ago, but yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they fully like embraced it now.
Yeah.
It's the way, and because it's the way, you're going to see this going forward. I think we're going to see it tonight. The Lions may be a part of it too, where if you have somebody isolated, you got to go get them. If you have somebody isolated. And that, again, going back to it, man, that's a Caden Proctor stuff. If they like Caden Proctor, I think they're going to have to trade up for him. So all the trade up people, keep your energy tonight. I'll remind you at 7:30 tonight.
Oh, we know you will, boy.
I'll remind you all.
Them glasses working. He gonna read them screens. He
He
gonna read them screens.
Read them numbers off the screen. So, just, Spenny, what's your take, man? What do you expect tonight? The Lions, yes, but just in general.
I think it's going to be chaos. I think there are I would say under 10 guys that are really like somebody that teams want to get. So a lot of people are going to be trying to move up to get them. And I think we're going to see the Eagles and the 49ers and teams like that aren't worried about, all of these draft picks that we need down the road to build up our teams, but they want the impact guy in the draft now to help them win a Super Bowl next year. And so I think we're going to see teams like that pretty aggressive trying to get inside the top 15 to get a guy they deem as truly a difference maker.
Is the draft the new free agency?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild how that's all worked out.
The first domino would probably be the Cardinals. You think so?
I think so. I mean, why would you not if you're the Cardinals?
Yeah, you ain't doing shit. What you doing?
Why would you not?
The Cardinals, the Browns, both of those teams should definitely trade back and get assets because...
Or maybe the Jets.
The Browns should try to burn in fire this year and have the first overall pick next year and then take a real quarterback. No. Shador, I appreciate you. You already won me my bet with Stick on you making a Pro Bowl, so shout out to you. But your career is over.
Whatever that accounts for, but shout out.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's wild, bro, when you think about it.
Hey, they don't ask how it's done. Yeah. They just ask that
it says
gets
Pro Bowl
done.
on the stat sheet.
I can't believe that's how I won that bet with Stick.
It's elite.
That is elite.
You stole me a roast coffee to Stick.
Yeah, that is true, man. God, is that funny.
It was looking rough there for a second.
Woodward Sports Chat or Big Con 51. Neal, do the Lions trade a player tonight? I don't believe so.
No.
I know these people keep talking about Sam Laporta and all of that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's just like, here's the deal. But we do this as sports fans too. If you are gonna, but there is precedence. They in effect traded Sam Laporta before.
Yeah.
They did it.
Absolutely.
With TJ Hawkinson. And
division.
And they did the Matrix to get out of the way of that Hawkinson $17 million a year.
Right.
Like that was good work on Brad that he doesn't get a lot of credit for.
If
or
they
enough credit for.
Trade up, they'll keep Laporta. If they stay there, and we and you were on the same page yesterday about it, I do think there's a chance they take Sadiq. Because although he is ranked as the 17th or 18th best prospect on the board, he has the most upside of anyone in that range of prospect. And Brad, with the Raz score, I don't know how he's not going to be able to lick his lips and be like, all right, let's just grab another.
Yeah, but Big Con, if they do trade a player, it would be Sam Laporta. He's in the walk year, right? Like, he's in, because he was a second-round pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no fifth-year option. So he's a free agent after this year.
I hate to put this out there, but
franchise
Branch to take Downs.
I mean, I can see it. But
people talking about, like, no one's taking a Liam McNeil, guys.
No.
If you don't want him, why would somebody else want him?
Right.
Like, this is my thing, too, with the trade, guys. Like, Laporta, trading him tonight is probably lowest value, right? Because no one knows the deal is coming. He had back surgery, dude.
Yeah.
Like, back surgery. So if you want to move him, be prepared to take less than you think you would get. What do you think Laporta would fetch right now?
3rd-round pick.
That's
if
you're lucky.
Yeah. Right, if
you're lucky, yeah.
So are you cool with that? Are you cool? Laporta? What if they walked to the podium and said, we traded Sam Laporta for a 3rd-round pick? How do you think the town would take that?
Not very well.
If they draft Sadiq?
If you use that 3rd-round pick to move up to get it fucking Ruben Bain, sounds good.
It is tough. But you do see how the blocking scheme gets negatively effective when Laporta's not there.
Yeah.
Correct. But you also understand, and like this
you're about to be breaking in a new tackle.
Let me leave you guys with this today. Does anybody have a big stunner? My big stunner is something I've told you guys this before. They are going to take a tight end earlier than you are going to want them to, and you won't like it. That's my big thing.
I don't think it's any big.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
No.
We already know how much Petzing loves his tight ends.
But, and you need one
Yeah.
because you put 3 of them on the field at once.
That's 13 personnel, the jumbo packages.
Break that down for everybody,
May the
D-Lad.
power of Brad Holmes compel you. May the power of Brad Holmes compel you.
Right. Let
him cook. Let him cook.
We are not drafting a tight end. We're not drafting Caden Proctor. We're drafting an edge.
No wideouts.
We're drafting an edge.
Let that Holy Ghost out of you.
Right.
Yeah, right.
B-Lad, real quick. You played college football.
Yes, I did.
Take us through 13 personnel.
13 personnel is where you have 3 tight ends in the game, and that's usually when you are in down a distance looking to hammer the rock up the middle, big power back. That's basically all it is. And also, you could fool the defense with a little play fake, a little boot. You know, you can do whatever.
With 2 tight ends running routes.
Correct, and it's usually like crossing routes. You get like stake routes over the middle at 15. They sit them down. Like it's really poetry in motion. But yeah, I mean,
you need tight ends in order to do that.
Absolutely.
Like more than 3 on a roster.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would assume you would want someone a little bit more versatile than Brock Wright running a stake route down the middle of the field. Laporta can do it for sure, but Brock Wright's a little slow off the.
They got
I
Conklin,
love. Oh, yes, that's right. They do have Conklin, but still, Wright and Conklin, they aren't really like quick off the line like Laporta is.
The
Sadiq
real
is.
question is Diego Pavia getting drafted in the 1st round?
No.
Nah, I'm kidding.
No, but I did see a tweet. Carson Beck is in consideration for the first.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Don't be surprised.
Anybody else got anything? Like,
nah.
Any stunner? Anything? Spenny, you're always
Ty
good with this
Simpson will
stuff.
be a 1st-round pick. I stand on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree.
What's the number?
with that.
What's the betting numbers on that?
I don't know. Here, let me see.
Okay. What do you got, Spenny? Anything?
Nothing. Yeah, not much.
Okay. Well, we're redoing
There will
it
be
tonight.
more Ohio State Buckeyes taken in the 1st round than any other team.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be.
Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com and find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Just go to getmadpacks.com and find it near you today. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs. And Justin, what about Massage Chair House?
Let me tell you about Massage
We there tonight.
Chair House, where we will be tonight.
That's right.
Lions fans, get ready for the biggest night of the offseason on Thursday, April 23rd. That is tonight. Woodward Sports will be live at Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills for our Round 1 NFL Draft Party. Tune in as we broadcast live from the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest. We'll be bringing you wall-to-wall NFL draft coverage featuring your favorite Woodward Sports personalities, such as Neal Ruhl and Baligian, and elite expert analysis as the picks roll on. The Woodward Sports NFL Draft Party live Thursday night at Massage Chair House. Your ticket to ultimate recovery, relaxation, and football.
All right, real quick, cleaning up some of this. Bada bing, bada boom, and Neal, if you think we draft a tight end high, why are you so sure we're not trading Laporta? We have Conklin too. No, I'm not saying that. I just don't think that they will. Are you going to get proper value for Laporta coming off the Baxter?
Probably not.
Yeah. So that's just all
fleece
I'm saying.
someone.
However, though, bada bing, bada boom, if they are going to move a player, that would be the player, and then they'll run. Then they will draft the tight end, like second round.
Yeah.
Like maybe they trade back. Maybe they end up with Sadiq. Maybe they do that. And Eli Stowers is my guy.
I like Eli Stowers.
He made Pavia money.
He did.
Yeah.
His catch radius is nuts.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. That's the guy. That's a guy I like a lot.
Simpson minus 380 to go in the first round.
Yeah.
When all I hear is he's not going in the first round on everywhere that wants to broadcast it.
Where do you think he's going?
Probably somewhere in the 20s.
No, I'm saying what team?
Somebody wants to trade up for
someone
a quarterback?
who's as desperate for a quarterback as you can be, because you should be waiting until next year anyway. But I do like Ty.
I think it's the Jets.
I like Ty Simpson more than I like Fernando Mendoza.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, everybody. We'll be doing it. For Justin, for B-Lad, KG,
Pleasure as
Spencer
always hanging out with
Racksta.
you.
Absolutely. Good run, man, everybody. Tonight, Massage Chair Warehouse, the NFL Draft. Let's go, everybody. Well, see you later.
Watch.